3, 2, 1. We are live. Hello and welcome to Roleplay Live. My name is Jordan. I'm the DM and host of this show. Here with me are 4 of my 5 players, seeing as one of them is just not tied up. But welcome to Curse of Strahd, a D&D campaign where we'll be diving into the lands of the unknown, the mysterious, and the dreadful. So I have with me 4 of the players from last week. We have Chris.
Morning.
We have Jamie.
Hello.
We have Sean.
Hi.
And we have Thomas.
Hello. I'm opening up cold.
Are you toasting biscuits again?
No, I'm eating
You're
the
burning your
with
food
milk
again.
pot.
Stephen is not with us today. We don't know why. I'm assuming it's his training for work, but he should hopefully be here for not next week, but the week after. I'll be talking about more about that in a second. Other than that, that should be good. Just a quick announcement. Next week there will be no Roleplay Live session. I'm going to be on Encounter Roleplay's live stream as a player. So it's the first time I'm being in a player, so that's pretty exciting. So if you want to support me and them, head over to their stream and that should be interesting. Anyway, into the Curse of Strahd campaign. So, to a party of seasoned adventurers such as yourselves, what you see is but another dull tavern in another dull town, in some nameless province. It is but another span of time between the challenges of true adventuring. Outside the tavern, a fog lies over the town this evening. The damp, cobbled pavement glistens in the light of street lanterns dance across the slick stones. The fog chills the bones and shivers the soul of anyone outside. Yet inside these tavern walls, the food is hearty, and the ale is warm and frothy. Tom, could you please stop?
Sorry.
Why?
A fire blazes in the hearth, and the tavern is alive with the tumbling voices of country folk. Suddenly, the tavern door swings open, and a hush falls over the room. Framed by the lamp-lit fog, a figure strides through the doorway. His heavy, booted footfalls and the jingle of his coins shatter the silence. His brightly coloured clothes are draped in loose folds around him, and his hat hangs askew, hiding his eyes in shadow. Without hesitation, he walks up to your table and stands proudly in a wide stance with folded arms. In an accented voice, he says, "I have been sent here to deliver this message. If you be creatures of honor, you will come to my master's aid at first light. It is not advisable to travel the Svalage woods at night." He pulls from his tunic a sealed letter addressed to all of you in beautiful flowing script. He drops the letter on the table. "Take the west road from here 5 hours. March down the Svalage woods. There you will find my master in Barovia." Amid the silent stares of the patronage, the gypsy strides to the bar and says to the wary barkeep, "Fill the glasses, one and all. Their throats are obviously parched." He drops a purse heavy with gold on the bar, and with that, he leaves. The babble of tavern voices resumes, although somewhat subdued. The letter is lying before you. The seal is in the shape of a crest you don't recognize. So, anyone want to open the letter, see what it says?
Right.
why not?
Click. Rotate.
What are you?
He has been setting that up.
Please do not do that. That's lagging my game out.
I wasn't
seriously.
aiming to lag someone out at all. No.
I mean, my computer's gonna be the first to go.
Anyway,
Can I point out I stopped ages ago and it's still going?
so,
Oh, there you go. That's better.
as the letter lies before you, could each of you introduce yourselves and your characters? We will start at the very top and we'll go with Sean.
Hey,
Who are you and what is your character's name? What class are you as well?
I am a druid forest gnome. Yeah.
What is your name?
Aries. Last check.
And your level?
1.
Okay. Oh,
I'm sure he asked for the name of your person, not just you.
Jamie,
His
you're
character-
next.
I'm pretty sure his character's called Aries as well.
Yeah.
I'll be
What
honest.
is the name of your
Oh, it
character?
is.
What is the... Guys,
Never mind.
what is the name of your character, their level and class? Jamie.
Okay, so my character's called Katja Tawana, and she is a half-elf bard, and she is also level 1. So, yeah.
Chris, you're next.
My character is a high elf wizard called Bailey Miller, and he is a scholar of the University of Wizards.
Cool. And Thomas.
Don't use my full name, please.
Tom.
Thank you. Only my parents use my full name, and it hurts me when I don't know.
Okay. Who is your character? And
My name is Erin Gerfin Riverwind. I know it's bad. It's fine. That's what they all say, but you know. I am a male wood elf ranger, and I am level 1.
Okay. So the letter lies in front of you. Who wants to pick it up first?
What letter?
I'll do it.
I'll do it. Oh, fine.
Okay. Aries.
Wait,
I've got everything.
What letter?
Tom, this is where you should pay attention.
It's actually a mimic.
Yeah. Suddenly the letter grows teeth and eats you. No. So the letter, which is written, where are we? Where am I? Okay.
Sean, I will slap you.
I'm making all the dice 20.
Okay.
Sean,
So,
stop. Seriously.
as you open the letter, the wax fold undoing and revealing its contents. The letter reads, "Hail to thee of might and valor. I, a lowly servant of Barovia, send honor to thee. We plead for thy so desperately needed assistance. The love of my life, Arena Koliana, has been afflicted by an evil so deadly that even the good people of our village cannot protect her. She languishes from her wound, and I would have her saved from this menace. There is much wealth in this community. I offer all that might be had to thee and thy fellows, if thou shan't but answer my desperate plea. Come quickly, for her time is at hand. All that I have shall be thine." Tom, can you guys stop messing with your dice?
Sean, seriously, stop.
I'm so sorry. Sean.
Kolian Idrovich,
Oh, no.
Virgo Master.
Okay.
So, you've been told to head down the Svalich roads, head down to the Svalich woods, and you have the letter in your possession. What do you want me to do?
I
We're in
mean,
a tavern at the moment, right?
Obey its plea. We will obey its plea.
No, you will. We're in a tavern at the moment, right?
You are indeed.
what is this tavern called again?
It is called the Fox's Hermit.
Okay, cool. Just thought I'd make sure.
Okay. How many people are in this tavern?
You probably count around 10, 15. There's not that many.
Okay.
As far as you can see.
Okay, I'll go for it. Screw it. I'm gonna go do the mission objective thingy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
So,
Yeah.
I also agree.
you all get up and go away from your seats out of the tavern into the cold air of. Oh God, this is where I need to see places. Into the cold air of Daggerford. Around you, the fog is heavy, but still manageable to see through, and you eventually grab some horses and make your way through, past the town sign and into the wilderness. You eventually leave the horses aside and continue along the road towards the Svalich woods. Night slowly starts to descend, and you all start to prepare a campfire.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to do while you're at the campfire? Do you want to just prepare anything? Do you want to just generally rest? Get any kind of things out of the way? Any letters you need to write? Anything character-based you would like to do?
Let's have a look.
I've prepared my spells: magic missile, catapult.
Yep.
What was the other ones?
So, I'd say for this, whoever is preparing spells, you do that while you're at the camp.
Okay.
Mhm.
I've got. Should I list the spells I've got prepared, or? Do you
No
not need
worries,
that?
you've already told me, so that's fine.
Do bards need to prepare their spells?
I don't believe so.
Cool.
As far as I'm aware, I don't have any spells, do I?
No, you're a ranger.
Catapult, detect magic, magic missile,
Sorry.
burning hands, find familiar.
You're a
Cool.
ranger, so don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
They're all prepared. The
Okay.
only one I haven't got prepared is hideous laughter.
Cool. So, as you were all settling down around the campfire, the fire crackling off into the quiet night, you hear the sounds of distant wolves in the Svalich woods, and you occasionally hear the sound of an owl going overhead. as it
Aside
flies.
from my owl.
Aside from your owl, who occasionally coos in response, as they fly overhead and drift off into the
Just
fog.
wondering,
Yeah.
are mine and Chris's pets friends? Or do they just attack one another constantly?
Do you
They
want them
wouldn't
to?
be hostile to each other.
I mean, you guys have known each other for quite a while now. I'd say you've known each other for a couple months. You're quite comfortable around each other. You've been on a few adventures. You know one another, and I'd say they're probably fine with one another by now.
Oh,
What was your animal anyway, Tom?
mine's the Barbie dragon thing.
The pseudo dragon.
The pseudo dragon. Yeah, mine
Dragons.
is just a simple snow owl.
There you go.
Anyway.
Sean, if you're missing some dice, if somehow they got to my side.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, the woods are quiet this night, and the air grows chill. The fire sputters as a low mist gathers around the edges of your camp, glowing closer as the night wears on. As you all go to sleep and find yourself drifting off into your own forms of rest, all have strange dreams, disturbed dreams. You see, you hear what sounds to be distant screaming, and as you wake up, you see the fog has been creeping in ever so gently. You don't see anything per se, however, I'd like everyone to make perception checks.
Okie dokies.
Yes,
Instead of a perception check, could I cast magic?
You want to cast?
Why?
Do you want to cast a spell now and use a spell slot?
Actually, no. I'll go ahead and make my perception check.
Oh
Why
god.
am I lagging so badly?
Yeah.
Probably
it's-
because you did the thing with the dice.
8.
Let's
Yeah.
be honest.
You do it. You can just press R, by the way. You just want to roll them. Just press
got
R1 to
18.
let's go. So,
Alright.
Chris
Roll.
got 14. That's a 19 from Jamie.
Why is it not rolling?
It is rolling, by the way.
Okay.
That's a 23 actually.
A 23. Damn.
8, 9, 10.
What modifier do we use for this?
I
Your
got
perception
12.
modifier.
Your perception.
Yeah.
Do you not use?
Plus 3.
I'm realizing how useful the D&D thing is because it tells you the modifier for everything.
Yeah.
randomly. My god, I have a +7 modifier for stealth.
Anyway, what did everyone get? So, Chris, what'd you get?
I got a 17.
Oh, Jamie,
23.
Sean,
9.
Tom.
12.
So, you will see this,
Jamie's a lookout.
but some of you see it clearer than others. For those of you who don't see this very clearly, you wake up groggily in the middle of the night, different times, and you swear for a second you see small fingers writhing in the fog. For those of you who see this more clearly, in the fog, hundreds of small claws writhe in and out of the fog as the fog slowly manages to creep and crawl its way in between camp, the fire slowly dying as it crackles out, and night
that
descends
seems normal.
further. Tired
use-
and
can I
weary
use
from
my-
your... Oh,
Can I use my druid craft to keep it alive? It doesn't use one of my spell slots, that's fine.
yeah, so you create a small piece of flint and spark it, the flame goes back up, the fog continues to creep in. Weary and tired from your adventures, you eventually find yourself falling back to sleep. By morning, you all wake up, and the fog hangs thick in the air, turning the trees around you into grey ghosts.
Oh dang.
As you all stand up and start to move your way through the fog, away from your camp after clearing everything away, the fog departs, and you notice that the trees that now surround you are not the same as the ones that you had been surrounded by the night before.
So
Oh.
telepoof.
You want to go? What do you want to do?
Perception.
Go ahead, make another perception check.
Jordan?
Yeah?
Just wondering, the photo of the statue sent for the pseudo dragon.
Hmm?
It's really bad and hard to read.
21.
Well, if you want to look up the statue yourself, you can.
Well, okay, yeah, that'd be great. Well,
You just look up pseudo dragon stats D&D.
okay.
What did everyone got? So perception check.
21.
21. Who else is rolling a perception check?
Might as well.
I roll a perception.
Could I go ahead and investigate one of the trees?
Go ahead.
Right, let's roll.
Okay. My investigation modifier is...
That is a 6.
So,
I got 15.
so for those doing perception checks, we had a 6, we had
21.
21 and 16. So,
One sec, I'm just investigating the tree.
yep. So you roll that, and I'll do this quickly. So, Sean, as you were looking around,
9.
the area around you is definitely not where you were before. You clearly remember when you were heading towards the Scarlet Road. The
Yeah.
indentations and the footmarks in the road were similar to carts. They were heavy and sunk in. These are very deep, but these are wolf prints, and you see several will look to be humanoid footprints as well. However, you're not entirely sure if they were made by actual living people, as they seem very heavy and then light, and very heavy and then light.
Okay, like
You see, you also see around you the trees are elongated in a weird way, where they seem to overhang and seem to block all the sun around you. Tom, you notice as you look around, there seem to be what you think are just glowing eyes in the distance, but you can't get a good enough idea to kind of understand if they are eyes or if they're just a trick of the light. Jamie, you don't really see much. The fog is still obscuring your vision. However, the claws you saw earlier in the night still persist, slowly crawling their way across your body and your form.
Ugh.
And
Is
Chris,
it currently nighttime?
it's currently daytime.
Sorry.
It's the morning. Chris,
Oh, okay.
what did you get?
I ended up getting a 9, even though I have a +6.
No worries, you can roll badly, so that's fine. Anyway, as you investigate one of the trees, you move your eyesight above and below the tree to get an idea of what it looks like, and you swear there are like claw marks or small finger indentations currently scraping along most of the trees in the vicinity. A couple of them seem to... It might be a trick of the light, or it might just be the fog that's obscuring your vision, but a few of them seem to shift slightly as the claw and finger marks shift and move around the tree itself.
Mm.
So, do you want to continue to move on?
Continue up the road that we were on?
Okay,
Yeah.
so, where are we? So, as you're walking through the fog, it continues to block and confuse your vision. You swear you continue to see small claws. You swear you start to hear the sounds of screaming or moaning, but not from any general direction. It's sourceless.
Shit.
Mm.
As you are walking along, you start to see black pools of water stand like dark mirrors in and around the muddy roadway. Giant trees loom on both sides of the road, their branches clawing at the mist. Do you want to...
Can I don't know if it's good to use detect magic or not.
I mean, you can use it if you want to.
I use one of my slots. So, what do you guys think?
I light
Would you
an
like
arrow
me
on
to
fire
cast
and
it?
shoot it
Because
on-
I have
shoot-
a...
Before you
Well,
do
go
anything,
ahead.
Can I light an arrow on fire and shoot it in the distance?
Yeah. So, you light the arrow, pull back the string, and fire through the fog. The fog disperses around the arrow for all of a second before it recloses in and the claws dig back into the sides.
Productive.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, you never know.
Would you like me to cast detect magic for you, Sean? Because I have a higher
Yeah.
chance of casting it.
Sure.
One fact.
I'm just reloading, just to stop the lag.
I might be like...
Can you just stop making noises?
I'm sorry.
I mean, my tabletop simulator just straight up stopped working.
No, weird.
Yeah, Tom, I'm gonna ask that you stop rolling dice and stuff.
I only rolled one dice.
Yeah, but it fucked us up.
Well, technically, I flipped all the dice.
Okay, so who's
What is
going to
it?
do detect magic?
So, what is everyone doing? What are people casting?
I think Chris is going to detect magic when he gets back.
Yeah, I'm
So-
trying to connect and it's
Okay.
failing.
You're gonna
Yeah,
cast.
it won't let me connect either. Reload the server, Justin.
Okay. Give me a second as I. Let me quickly get that. Okay. So
I mean,
what would-
you can keep doing because we're not really using it for much.
Yeah. So that's what I was about to say. So, who's casting detect magic?
I will be casting it, but I'm not in the server, so.
No, don't worry. Just have a look at what the spell inquires on your character sheet.
Okay. Detect magic. It just is.
What is it?
Yeah, it just says cast spell. I've used it. The spell slot 1.
Okay. So, you cast the spell. And you don't really sense any arcane basis to this fog. There isn't any particular thing that feels arcane. You don't have any sense for anything that could be magically based. It seems like natural fog.
Okay. So nothing is manipulating it to have this.
No, nothing is manipulating the fog to have this effect.
Okay. Yeah. What should we do then?
Well,
Keep going, I assume? I'm
Yeah, yeah.
pretty sure.
So, you're continuing down the forest?
Yeah.
Forest road? Okay. So, you continue walking, and eventually you find 2 sets of gates. Oh, sorry, you see a set of gates. I keep reading things that aren't applicable yet. Sorry. So, the fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on either side of the road, are high stone buttresses looming grey in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. 2 headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence.
well,
As you move closer and get to where the gates are within a certain vicinity of you, they open and screech as the hinges start to move as the gates open for you.
Okay. Does anyone have detect evil or detect good?
no, I do not have any of those.
Okay. Guess we should just walk through.
I mean, would it be worth casting detect magic on those?
And if you want,
Sean,
I
you
mean-
can cast them.
Obviously, we don't have many spell slots at the moment, so
I want to be conservative with my stuff. So I'm just going to go on through.
okay,
Yeah, sure.
So-
I also.
you all enter through the gates, and as you enter and pass through, they close behind you. As the hinges again screech, almost like screams from the fog.
Seems normal.
Let me quick grab something.
Completely natural.
It is indeed completely natural. Or so you believe.
Scooby-Doo, where
Thus-
are you?
So, where are we? I need that thing. So, as you continue to move through, it gets closing behind you. You're now stuck on the other end. Endless forests surround you, and you have no real idea of where the road leads. Just continue along. The fog continues to be persistent, the screams everlasting, and the ever-present sense of dread. Also seem to now notice, for a few of you, seem to notice a sense of amusement from somewhere, as if someone is watching you, but not near you, from far, far away, as you continue to move through the fog.
So we have a sense of being watched.
You
Okay.
have a sense of being watched and observed.
John, has the server got you?
Well, my tabletop is currently crashing, so
Yeah, let's just continue.
it's all going well.
Let's just continue.
I am indeed going to try and continue as soon as I can. So, as you pass through the gates, towering trees whose tops are lost in heavy grey mist block out all but a death grey light. The tree trunks run naturally close to one another, and the wood have the silence of a forgotten grave, yet exude the feeling of an unvoiced scream.
Sounds welcoming.
Who has the highest passive perception here? Quickly,
Me, I think.
I have 14.
14. Who has?
How to know passive perception? What's that? Where's that? Or where
It
would that
should
be?
be on your D&D Beyond sheet.
I don't have D&D Beyond.
Here's your wisdom
Oh.
modifier.
Yeah, mine's 14.
yeah,
Mine's
fine.
14 as well.
14.
10 plus wisdom modifier, 13.
13.
I have 13 as well. It seems to be one of 13.
So, Jamie and Tom, as you're walking along, you both catch the scent of death in the air.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
What does it smell like?
Smells like death.
Gravy.
Yeah.
Dang.
Gravy.
How
Smells
would
like-
you describe it for me?
Do you want to continue following the scent?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
You see,
Brave boys.
Yes, I want to follow it.
I will cautiously, yes.
I mean, I'm gonna stay behind.
so, you see,
Just gonna hang around back.
you follow Tom as he goes through and gets to the edge of what looks to be a very, very dead and ravaged corpse. The foul scent leads you to a human corpse, half buried in the underbrush about 15 feet from the road. The young man appears to be a commoner. His muddy clothes are torn and raked with claw marks. Crows have been at the body, which is surrounded by the paw prints. The man has obviously been dead for several days. He holds a crumpled envelope in one hand.
Someone else can
envelope.
take that envelope.
I'll
I
take
do.
it.
Can I take the envelope and investigate the corpse?
Okay.
Okay, so wait. Who's taking the envelope? Who's investigating the corpse?
I'm doing both.
That's fine by me.
Everyone good with this?
I have
I
9
will
health.
I will go ahead and investigate the corpse because I have a very good investigation.
Okay,
roll.
so, by the way, server's up, as Jamie now knows. So,
As my tabletop simulator started crashing.
Chris and Tom, could you please roll investigation checks wherever you can do that? If you have to, just roll it on a dice roller.
I'll go to the official D&D one.
Yep, that works as well.
I'm back in. Look, I can do that. Oh, well, let me choose a colour.
Okay,
I
I'll
don't
just
know
go ahead and
if
roll
that's it.
my D20.
Okay, so everyone give yourselves a second.
9 plus 6, 15.
9 plus 6, 15.
Hold on,
You
I'll
look
do that
around
as well.
and see
What was it? A D20?
a d20 plus your investigation modifier. So, Chris, as you were investigating the corpse, it stinks. It is rotted beyond comparison. You see several of the fingers are been chewed and gnawed to the bone. His clothes are ripped, and clotted blood now stains several areas of his clothing. You see, at one point he probably could have been an incredibly handsome young man. However, the claw marks and the raking of gnawing and bite marks along his face seem to suggest that he is no longer alive
Tom.
nor handsome. As you are investigating this young body, hear the sound of a wolf in the distance howling. Tom, what did you roll?
I rolled a 16.
So you find the same thing. There are several claw marks, and the only thing in his possession is the note.
How the fuck will load the game?
Didn't you investigate the letter?
No, no.
Yes,
Or the
I
envelope.
picked it up. Look.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Tom,
Yeah.
as
I open the letter and stuff.
okay
And stuff.
and stuff.
You never know what other stuff there is to do, so you just have to.
Yeah. So, as you are reading the letter, this one has another seal on it. You break open the seal, but it's unlike the one you saw prior.
Oh, loud. Sorry. Carry on. Yeah.
This letter reads, Hail thee of might and valor. I, the Burgomaster of Barovia, send you honor with the despair. My adopted daughter, the fair Irina Koliana, has been these past nights bitten by a vampire. For over 400 years, this creature has drained the life of my people. Now my dear Irina languishes and dies from an unholy wound caused by this vile beast. He has become too powerful to conquer. So I say to you, give us up for dead and encircle this land with the symbols of good. Let holy men call upon their power that the devil may be contained within the walls of weeping Barovia. Leave our sorrows to our grave and save the world from this evil fate of ours. There is much wealth entrapped in this community. Return for your reward after we are all departed for a better life. Kolian Idrovich, Burgomaster.
It seems like the people have just literally given up and just like submitting to this.
However, what you realize is this letter, it seems incredibly familiar to the letter you received while you were in the inn. However, this is the letter you were given originally from Kolian Idrovich, or the letter you received from Kolian Idrovich, is written in a completely different script to the one you have received now. The first letter seems incredibly well written and defined. This is a lot more rushed, and it sounds as though the words of a panicked man.
I'm sure that's fine.
As you continue to read the letter, a second wolf joins in to the howling.
That's not good. That's really not good.
Can I do a perception check for one of the wolves?
Perception check for one of the wolves?
Mm-hmm.
You can indeed. Roll.
I'm going to attempt to tame one of the wolves.
You don't see the wolves, by the way. You just
I know, that's why I'm doing perception for one.
Okay.
To see like the direction and shit.
We probably are going to face our first enemy. Just be aware of that.
Yeah, but the best thing about my character is I'm really good with animals.
Okay, yeah, just go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Just wondering, so, because I have a companion, does that mean I can tame another animal as well as my companion?
No.
So, what happens... Can I tame another animal? But what happens...
With animal handling, you don't tame an animal.
But you can tame an animal, that's what I can do.
You can befriend an animal.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Okay, what did you get on with your perception check?
I didn't know, I didn't roll it yet. 1, so 5.
You
That's a natural 1.
hear the sounds of the wolves howling. This time a third wolf joins in. But you don't hear you don't see anything.
Do I get a direction at all?
Not at all. You just hear.
And
now that you're trying to listen into it, now that you're actually trying to find a location, the wolves and their howls seem to change position constantly, as if the fog around you is shifting the sound around your ears to stop you from getting a location or an idea of how many wolves there could be.
Well, that's not terrifying.
What are you doing?
I don't know. There's not really a lot I can do.
Actually, that might not be the best idea.
Can continue down the road.
Carefully. Yes, but carefully.
Yeah.
If I was to cast dancing lights, would that help see through the fog, or is it just going to illuminate the fog? And like,
I would say they would alert us to our position, Jamie.
Well, no, because I can cast it in like 120-foot cube.
You don't know.
I'm probably not going to bother.
Okay. So
yeah, just
you continue along the road for several hours. It's still morning, however, there is no sunlight in Barovia, as far as you can tell. The ever-present fog that is all around you continues to block any light, and the entire region seems to be stuck in eternal night.
That's very fucked up.
As you continue along the old Starlit Road, you eventually make your way to a village.
Another village.
Yes, another village.
Mm.
And give me a second while I get to the section.
Oh no.
So,
Well,
I'm scared.
oh my god, these are so salty.
Bit
as
like
you
crystal.
approach the village, tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everything. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. Tall shapes become recognizable as village dwellings. Windows of each house stare out from pools of blackness. No sound cuts the silence, except for the mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from a distance. As you get closer, and you see the buildings themselves, you also hear the sounds of children.
Oh no. Nope.
Alright,
As
okay.
we're moving along, you see two small children, a girl and a small boy. You see the boy is clutching and weeping while he is holding a stuffed doll. The girl is currently trying to hush the boy. As you get closer, you see the girl shushes the boy and immediately shoots her eyes at you four, or five. She looks at you with panic in her sound. She goes, "There's a monster in our house!" She then points down the road to a tall brick row house that has seen better days. Its windows are dark. It has a gated portico on the ground floor. Its rusted gate is slightly ajar. The houses on either side were abandoned, their windows and doors boarded up.
Hmm.
Can I, am I able to stealth my way up and into the house?
Give me a second while I get everything for that to be organized.
Well, first we have to get to the house. We're not
Yeah.
actually.
So I wanted to stealth, because the house isn't far away.
Where is the thing I was looking for? Let me quickly second while I get to the thing I'm looking for. Okay. Let me quickly grab that.
Oh.
Oh.
So ignore that for a second. That is not
Oh, it's upside down.
your concern.
That's unsettling.
What is the music?
Yeah, because we're going into a house at the moment and we don't know what's inside.
Yeah, I just saw it and I just put it on.
Okay.
Can I attempt to try and console the children and sort of get more information out of them?
You can indeed. What do you want to try and say?
Well, I'm just gonna try and just generally calm them down, yeah?
So you try and
Sort
calm
of.
them down. The girl is actually quite receptive to your attempts, and it's really only what seems to be her
That's
brother
fucking creepy.
who has slowly started to shush. However, tears still fill the corner of his eyes.
Can I, Okay, yeah, Karen.
What else do you want to try and do?
Can I go to the... Oh, wait, no. Okay, yeah. I keep putting in. I'm sorry. Or is that like everyone's turn?
So, Jamie, what are you trying? Is there anything you want to know? She keeps complaining about the brother. The small boy keeps complaining about a monster.
I ask what the monster sort of looks like. I want to know.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah.
They both look at you. The young boy shaking his head, putting the doll up to his eyes, and kind of hiding behind his sister. The young girl, who reveals herself to be called Rose, looks at you and goes, "We don't know what the monster looks like. We've heard his terrible howls. Our parents are trapped in the basement, where the monster probably is.
Oh no.
Our youngest sibling is currently on the 3rd floor. We never managed to get to her it in time."
I really just want to put an arrow through one of their heads.
Why?
What?
This is
The
how
children.
This
What?
is.
It seems it's too dodgy.
I mean,
It's
same
It's too
way
dodgy.
kills-
Shoot the children.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't
killing
kill
children is
children.
also a pretty dodgy thing. I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, but what if they're not What if they're like...
We cannot be sure.
Yeah,
It's
but-
not worth the risk.
You can't not be sure. I mean,
We're not sure, so let's kill the children. Seems legit.
We're not killing any like 5-year-olds, all right?
what repercussions would there be?
Oh my
You
god,
just kill
don't.
children.
Yeah, don't do
what
it.
would be the
Seriously.
repercussion?
Okay, what
I'm
are
a
you doing?
hunter.
Right,
Doesn't mean you have to hunt everything you see. Jeez.
I hunt everything I see.
No.
Let's go investigate the house. Let's go investigate
Yes.
the house. Let's see
We'll
what's
kill
going on.
them if they actually like fuck up our day, all right?
Okay, what are we doing?
I still want to kill the children.
Guys, what are we doing?
We're going to investigate the
We
house.
will
Or I
go
am, at
and
least.
stand outside the house.
Okay, so
Which house is it, by the way, on this map?
it is.
Is it this one?
It's this one.
Okay, so there's other houses near it.
Sorry, I don't see where you are.
I will.
It's got a grey circle around it.
I'll put it in a brighter color for you.
Or just press tab on it. Is it that one?
There you go.
Oh,
that
it's
one.
this one.
So you entered in from over here, brought from there over to the house.
Okay. Yeah, we'll stand outside the house, alright?
Okay.
Do I notice anything weird when walking sort of down the street towards a house? Just
You don't-
anything.
Actually no. Roll me a perception check.
Everyone noticed him.
Just him.
That
Ooh.
is a 7 + 4.
7 plus 4.
12.
12.
No.
It's 12.
11.
You
Hey,
were walking-
11.
11, yeah, sorry, my bad.
As you are walking past, and through the village, the only thing you notice is as you walk past, over here, the weeping seems to get louder, and as you walk past, the weeping fades, but is still present through the town. It seems as though it's always there.
I want to know how, if the children got out, why didn't the monster go for the children as they got out of the house? Why would it just stop at the house?
According to the children, it's in the basement, which means the parents are probably dead.
Well, no, they said the
Well,
parents were
I'm sure
trapped in the basement.
Oh
and
yeah,
the monsters in the house.
Also, Jamie, as you're walking, decide to take a closer look at the doll that the young boy is holding. You eventually find out his name is Thorn, and his doll is very misshapen. 2 large button eyes, one of different size, stare dead into your own eyes as you ponder. Its form is, like I said, misshapen. It's got one short leg that's kind of twisted to the side, the other one is very long and gnarled. The 2 arms, additionally, are 2 different sizes. And the doll itself just exudes very strange and very creepy aura.
Huh, that's not cool.
I so want to put a knife in one of these kids' throats.
no.
As
It's always the children.
as you make your way to the house, and
Also,
make your
Joe,
way- yes,
quick question first. What are we doing for ammunition? Like, am I using arrows as and when I use them, or?
for now we won't, because I don't like that rule. I think it just takes a lot of fun out of the whole experience. So no, don't worry
Okay.
about ammunition. We are fine in that case scenario. As you
Okay,
get-
I didn't mind either way.
As you get to the house, see the house itself, there are iron gates which hinge on one side and a lock on the other fills the archway of a stone portico. The gate is unlocked, and its rusty hinges shriek when the gate is opened. Oil lamps hang from the portico ceiling by chains, flanking a set of oak doors that open into a... Oh, I can't say anything else. A set of oak doors. And,
Alright, cool, I'll walk from the front door.
Am I able to climb onto top of one of the neighbouring houses and survey the area?
make an athletics check.
Okay. Where's my dice? My dice is here.
That'll be an athletics check. That's whatever your stuff is.
Yeah,
Why is my dice not
because
rolling?
you're lagging.
I'm lagging, I can't pick up dice as well.
Give it a second.
I'm just gonna use dice roller.
Give us a second. There you go. Should be all good now.
Yep. I'm all
It was me lagging, by the way.
Yeah.
Ah, fair enough.
60, 18.
good.
I do like
Okay,
that. It's
18.
fun. 18. As you start to climb the side of the house, several of the wooden slabs that you climb on give away, and you find yourself one after the other. You try and reach up, but it breaks. The houses themselves seem to be decaying and rotten. And as you break one of the wooden panels on the side of the house, you hear the sound of breathing on the other side. You don't see any figures. You don't see anything at all. It's just darkness. And inside, you just hear breathing as several glowing eyes just light up on the inside. They don't move.
Hang on.
They just stare at you. You are unable to climb the house.
Has anyone else noticed the name of the house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Death
Yeah.
House. Yeah. I mean, seems friendly. I'm sure it's a nice place, really.
Fuck
Sure, why not?
it. Fuck it. Can I just shoot the children?
No,
No,
not
okay.
yet.
We
Can
won't
we
shit
just
them
shoot
yet.
the children? and
Okay,
leave?
whoa. Okay, Tom, roll a attack roll.
I want to
Sis,
kill
don't.
the crying one. I don't.
Which one?
I do like the crying. I actually want to kill them both. I'll use both my short swords.
No.
Okay, go.
You go over to the two children. They look at you as you pull the swords out.
I'm gonna walk away from him.
Yeah,
I
you
have
walk
nothing
away.
to do with this.
I will.
Yeah,
As-
I'm gonna go with
as-
Sean. I'm gonna go Sean.
Well, actually, no. I won't go for a kill. I'll go as in like a more of a as I'm going to kill them, but then stop
Okay.
if they do not retaliate, kind of thing.
Threatening.
Yeah. Well,
You'll
correct.
threaten them with a fucking sword.
Yes.
It's pretty scary.
But I will go as in like I'm going to kill them, like if that makes sense.
Yeah, you're gonna sort of like fake an attack.
Okay, yeah, go for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a fake attack.
Well, I'm still not cool with this, so you
Yeah, I'm not cool with it.
Well, yeah, but when they turn out to be fucking demons, then who's gonna be the
You
cool
get
one?
to say you told us so, but when you kill a 5-year-old and you feel the repercussions,
Whoa. Okay, so
Okay.
what did you get? What did you get for your roll?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what I'm rolling at 20.
A d20 plus whatever your bonus is for your weapons.
I got a 3.
Plus,
Yeah.
wait, plus whatever your modifiers are.
What modifier would that be though?
It's for your short sword. Should be on your roll 20 character sheet, not roll
Do you
20.
mean 2 hit?
2 hit, yeah.
Oh, right, so 10. It's 10.
10. So,
I'm not actually hitting them though. It's
as
just-
you go to which child are you going for? The girl or the boy?
The girl.
Okay.
The girl's more together.
As you go to try and hit the girl, she ducks under and just looks at you with a blank expression.
See, a normal child does not do that.
Oh my
As
God.
her brother kind of steps behind her and they move back slightly.
Yeah, that's not cool. I don't like that. That's not a cool thing to do, friend.
Are you talking to me or?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
yeah.
I
You
mean,
have to be sure.
this
No
place
one's
looks
on
awfully
your
spooky,
side
but
here.
kill everybody.
I don't care if anyone's on my side. You have to be sure. It's always the children.
Okay.
Do you want to go?
Anyway.
You can strike again if you want to.
No,
I'm going
Once
to
it's fine.
walk into the house.
Okay.
Into the
Hang
front
on,
door.
Sean. Hang on.
where-
Don't do it yet.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me just quickly put you all on the map quickly. So you were.
Can
all...
I just mutter I have to be sure and then walk away?
Yeah. So
Sure.
you move away a bit. So there are your characters. I will be using Dagon as myself for this point. It says, seeing as he is not here, how dare he? So, Ares, you moving into the house?
Yep.
So you move through.
Why
move
is
through the
music so intense?
Move through the stone portico and into the next room. As you move through, where are we? So there is a set of oaken doors in front of you. Do you want to continue? Do you want to continue through?
Is anyone coming with me?
Anyone want to
Yeah.
go with him? So
Can I
Because I have 9 health.
Same.
Why don't you let me go in front because I have like stupid stealth?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I take the lead and I go in.
I'm more of a heavy hitter, but I can't
I'll
take
hang around here.
I mean, I'm the support of the group, so I should probably stick with the group, but I don't want to be in front.
Okay.
I'm going to be in the back because I'm a wizard and my spells are better.
I'm gonna stay at the
so-
back. I'm a wizard.
Oh,
I know how this thing
The
works.
name of that song is horrible. It's just "Come Play With Me."
Mhm. Okay. So I'm guessing we're all in 1B.
Okay.
Or 1A, sorry.
So, a
1B.
couple of 1A. Aries is in 1B. Aaron is in 1B as well. So, do you push through to the next room?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
A spiral staircase.
As you move into the room, a wide hall runs the width of the house, with a black marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other end. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a longsword, with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. Wood panelled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs.
Cool. Who wants the longsword?
Hanging on the south end of the foyer is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. You pass through the mahogany double doors to where you are now.
Is anyone here proficient in longswords?
And what?
I am. Yeah,
I'm
I
not.
am.
And what?
Longswords.
Should I go ahead and take the sword?
Okay, you
I
take
mean,
you take the sword off of the wall. Now I have a longsword. It is a non-magical longsword.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, I'm proficient in I'm proficient in like a hell of a lot of it.
Okay, what is the attack bonus on said sword?
I believe it is plus
It'll be your strength
it's
modifier.
plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
And if you're
so
proficient
plus
with
one.
long swords and that type of weapon, you add your proficiency as well.
Plus 3 then. Okay.
Okay.
Is it got any
Stop.
damage type?
Stop.
It is slashing damage, I believe.
Okay.
Also, if you're gonna please leave the characters alone. I know it's exciting
It's,
to move your characters around, but so Dagon goes in. He moves into the room as well. Not really bothered about the whole experience.
I'm gonna just waddle in.
Okay, you all waddle in. You all see the black marble staircase, the red marble staircase, with the black marble fireplace to your left.
I would like to enter this big front room here.
Okay, that big front room. Okay,
Ooh.
so Aries, you go in.
Ooh.
As you enter in, this oak-panelled room looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves.
Oh.
2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden gauntlets, a pipe rack, and a candelabra. A chandelier hangs above a cloth-covered table surrounded by 4 chairs. 2 cabinets stand against the walls. The east cabinet sports a lock.
Okay.
What's
So
this?
this one is locked, right?
The east cabinet. No, this one. Wait a minute. Let me do that. That one is locked. That one
Okay.
is locked.
So what's it? What's here? Let's check.
Don't know. Ignore that for now.
Okay.
I haven't had to mark everything off, so
I'm gonna go and investigate
Also,
what
just-
I can't see.
Well, you don't know it exists. That's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So, also, just quickly, Erin, as you're currently in 1B, you notice the children haven't followed you in.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Thought
if I was them, I wouldn't follow in.
No, I wouldn't.
thought I'd say that.
I might want to see if my parents are
Can I
alright.
just like pop my head just back outside?
Yeah.
Actually, no. No, actually, no. I want to go.
Ask them
like
to
the
come
children.
in. I
Shit.
think you should ask them to come in and see what they do. That would be wise.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
How cool is this house?
But be
Okay, I
genuine
go-
about it. Ask if they want to help us search the area and help us
I
like
go
guide through the
outside.
property.
So you go outside. The 2 children are still there. As you appear, they instinctually now back away a little bit.
Well, yeah, let's be honest. I am, firstly, I apologise for attempted murder. I thought they were demons.
The young girl looks at you and goes, "That's fine. Just, you're going to do it? Tell us first."
Well, no, you wouldn't tell. No.
And
So anyway,
the young boy
I,
just continues to like stay behind, not really giving you any contempt.
Is the
Ask
boy
if
still
you
like
want to.
really upset?
Well, he's kind of pulled this kind of thick hood over his head, and so he's kind of masking the kind of his eyes now, as they've got kind of covered with a little bit of a shadow. But he's still holding the doll and holding his sister's hand.
Turns out he's like a master wizard. It's like magic missiles us to death.
Cast 9th level magic missile. No.
I go up to him and put
You
like
don't
kneel
need
down,
this.
so I'm like head height.
Yeah.
My little dragon is like sitting on my head or
Yep.
my shoulder or wherever.
Sitting on your head.
Well, no, because you know,
I
Go
mean,
on,
it's,
yeah.
it's
Like-
the size of a cat.
Anyway.
like my neck.
Yeah.
And I asked them that I say we need their help to search for their mum and dad.
They both instinctually clam up and just shake their heads and just step away from you.
What
So
if
they
we-
just fucking like peaced out.
What if
They
we
don't
get
care.
like the person with super charisma to go in there and be like, "Yo,
They just
help
they
us!"
just
What is my charisma?
You can make a charisma check if
Okay,
you want
mine's
to.
10. Never mind, mine's 10.
Okay. Yeah, they just don't have any interest in trying to go back into the house.
Yeah, I look at them. I persuade them.
Okay, so roll persuasion check.
I persuade that it will be safer on the inside with us than on the outside on their own.
They're gonna walk in and get like murked by 15 poison traps.
They instinctively go, "We won't go in until the monster's gone. You promise you'll get rid of it, right?"
Well, we'll try.
We'll try to get rid of the monster.
If we don't
No,
return,
no,
we're
I see.
dead.
I say we will get rid of the monster for you.
I mean, it's not going to take a lot to kill me at this.
They look
Well,
him up
it-
and thank you,
But it will be safer on the inside than on the outside.
and they just continue to shake their heads and just go, "No, we're staying out here."
I still want to stab them.
No. You've already apologised for trying to kill them once, and you're going to try and do it again?
Yeah, but there's
You haven't warned them yet?
apology.
Oh, by the way, as you're saying this, they can't actually hear you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not saying that. I'm thinking that.
Okay.
Guys,
I don't
I've
just say
reviewed
out
some
loud.
how
I
to
want
explore
to
the house.
stab them. Okay, I say okay, and then I just walk back into the house.
Okay, so you walk back in.
But can I just stand on just the other side of the door?
Yeah.
And then do a perception to see if I can, to eavesdrop, see if they speak.
There's probably like a...
yeah, go ahead, make a perception check.
It's probably...
I will check. Sorry, John.
deep.
Perception check, if you would please.
Okay. 13.
13. You stand there for a little bit. The older sister just continues to comfort her brother, saying, "No, don't worry, they'll be back, and we'll see mother and father again. Gotta wait till they get rid of the monster. It'll be fine." And that happens for the next 5 more minutes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just walk back into the main hall.
Okay. So, what is everyone else doing?
Well, I'm sticking with the group as a whole.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going in alone because I'll just get squished.
Because
Okay.
you've got 9
I've been
HP.
exploring some rooms. I'd like someone else to go in first.
So you continue to kind of look around there. You don't really see. Do you wanna make a dexterity check? Not a dexterity check. Sorry. Just a perception check. See if there's anything else you wanna see.
Might as well. Got nothing to lose from it.
You've got the east cabinet, which is still locked.
Ha! Lol.
Nothing to lose from it.
Apart from your life.
So yeah, you don't really see much. You have a look through into the north cabinet actually. So you unlock that quite easily. There's no lock on that one. And inside you see a small box containing a deck of playing cards and an assortment of wine glasses. Other than that, the cabinet itself is actually completely empty. The east cabinet still locked.
Alright, can I try and break the lock on that cabinet?
You want to break it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hulk smash.
Give me a strength check with disadvantage.
Ha, shit. Oh, 13.
13.
Yeah, that's it. 13.
Okay. So, you try and get your stuff, and you try and just break down the lock, and you manage to jam it in there, and you think you've got it, and you just can't position it any fashion that would unlock it. But you do hear, as you were kind of moving it around, the rattling of something. You hear several things start rattling as you move the cabinet around.
Can he go in for another strike?
He can indeed. If he wants to go again.
You could come and do it if you wanted.
I haven't got a very good strength. I've only got +1 strength.
Problem
I
is,
have 0.
Steve
I have
is
0.
I have
the
I have
only one with-
-2.
Yeah, Steve is the only one with a decent strength,
So-
and he's not here.
Dagon, hearing all of this, moves into the room. Where are we? Let me quickly get his character sheet up, seeing as I now have to play Dagon.
Damn it, Steve.
The salt. You can
Damn it,
hear
Steven,
the
why
salt.
do you do this? I can be salty if I want. Yeah. And let's have a look. So, he is going to roll his own check, so I will roll, where's one of my 9? Wait, 220, so there we go. So 16 plus 1, that is 17, you can do that again, and that's 13. So even Dagon, he tries to he grabs out his, one of his small battle axes and just tries to jam it straight through the lock and just can't get anywhere. He kind of looks at you all and goes,
The
we
music
probably
is
need
getting
some
more intense.
thieves tools or something to unlock it.
I don't have any of those.
I mean, if I was playing my one-shot character, it would have been fine.
I have a musician's kit.
Do you need anything specific to try and unlock the... to try and pick the lock?
You don't know. He's suggesting thieves' tools at this point because he believes that'd be the easiest way to unlock it, unless someone actually wanted to like get a clip or something and try and lock it that way.
No, I think I'm going to go into a different room.
Okay. And just quickly, as you were all in this room, you know that this floor is incredibly clean. There is no dust. Everything is polished to perfection, and nothing. It seems like the house is brand new. It's strangely eerie and odd. Like, a house of this size, and with children of that age, this house should not be tidy, even if it does have a maid, or maids, or servants.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's an illusion.
It could be an illusion, actually, now I think about it.
I think the entire thing was an illusion.
Or they could all be mimics.
The entire thing is a mimic, the house eats you.
Yeah.
That's basically my only idea of what a mimic will do to you. So, what is everyone doing? Anyone want to make a perception check, investigation check?
Which one of these are rooms out of interest? Because I can see all of these along here. Like this here.
Those are cupboards, I
I can't see
believe.
what's
So,
rooms.
this is a doorway, this is a doorway, that is a doorway, that is a doorway.
I'm going to go into this tiny little one, just because why not?
Okie
I want
Probably
to go
like a
Oh,
broom
God.
I'm
closet
going
or
to sort of
something.
stand in the center of the room where I can easily get into every room if someone needs help.
I'm just going to try and figure out what is in
now
every
know what's
single.
in this
Yeah.
first door.
No,
It didn't say a thing. I didn't.
so, as you go into the room, you open the door, and it is a cloakroom. You see several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the walls, and a top hat sits on a high shelf.
Cool.
Nothing of interest seems to be in the room, it just seems to be a simple cloakroom.
Can I have the top hat?
Sure.
You take the top hat, put it on, it fits lovely.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll enter this room then.
The next room,
I'll follow.
Yeah.
This room.
which room is
I'm
it?
still the way.
Okay, who's going where?
I'm going into here.
We got one person in here, one person in there. Okay, so,
Okay, I'll get that one.
Ew.
Sean, as you walk into the room, you find yourself in a kitchen. It is tidy with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. A work table has a cutting board and rolling pin atop it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall. Its bent iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. And Tom, as you walk into this, you find yourself in what looks to be a dining room. The centerpiece of this wood-paneled dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees.
This guy's a hunter.
Yeah. Whoever owned the house.
Okay. The kids said that they're in the basement, right?
What's this here? How'd you get to
This
this?
is obviously like a spiral staircase going to the basement.
Also see
So,
red silk drapes cover the windows, and a tapestry depicting hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf hangs from an iron rod bolted to the south wall.
where is this, sorry?
We need to go down, remember? Okay.
So, in this room, there is the table is mahogany. It's got lots of what looks to be very expensive and very well kept cutlery. There are several pieces of you actually see it. There's just resplendent silverware and crystalware, and it's just dazzled. It's dazzling. It just shines. And
Yeah.
there is a large tapestry on the south wall. In this room is a kitchen. There are several pieces of cookware, knives, forks, you name it, it's in here. There is a large stove just here.
This sounds like a very well-off family.
They're aristocrats, Sean. They are.
Okay, who wants some inspiration, boys?
Big words doesn't mean shit.
Why?
Because I feel like inspiration is a good idea. You should.
How many
What's
inspirations can
much?
you do per day?
Oh, I thought you meant they were
I can
rich
do
and they had things to
five.
steal.
I could do 5 inspirations per day.
So, who are you giving inspiration to?
Well,
Thank
okay.
you,
So
Giselle.
who wants to be sort of forefront at the front of the exploration?
Go on.
Tom does. Tom does.
Okay,
Can
so
you give me inspiration to kill both the children?
no, I can just give you an inspiration, which lets you add a d6 to basically any one of your rolls.
That's really good, actually.
Only once though.
So
that's
there
like
any access into here? Any way of us getting in?
You don't know what that is. You can't see it. It's currently just wall.
Yeah, but it's not like any there's no doors or anything, is there?
Yep.
I
If it's
can't see
covered
any
up,
door.
just
Yeah.
by the way, if it's covered up, you can't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you some inspiration, Tom. So you get a d6 of inspiration.
Oh, yay.
Okay. So, how do you give him inspiration? Do you play a soft tune? Bit of hard rock?
Yeah, I'm just playing Through the Fire and the Flames, you know.
Yeah, it's a bit of metal.
No, I'm just playing some soothing, calm music, I guess.
Try and
Play
stop
some,
him from
play
killing
some
the children.
lullabies.
Huh?
Play some lullabies.
No, not in this house, no. Should I just like creepily sing like Ring a Ring of
Wait.
Roses?
Yes.
Nah, I'm just trying to keep
Just
everyone
improve
calm.
the mood.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep everyone calm, keep them, keep
This
them
is
cool.
an unsettling situation. We don't need to be panicked.
I am the charisma of the group. I am sort of
Yeah.
the life force of this group.
Okay.
It's a good thing I only have 10 charisma then.
I've got 20.
Yeah, my dex is 20.
We need to be going down, don't we? Because they said they're in the attic.
Can I go upstairs?
Or not attic, sorry, in the basement.
I know we just said we want to go down, but can I go upstairs?
Okay, so, you go up the staircase and get to
I'll
the second
follow him.
floor.
I mean,
I'll come with.
I guess
So who's
better
going up the
just
second
follow
floor?
her.
Everyone going up?
I'm going to follow. I need to stick with the majority.
I'm
of the
going
group.
to go and check out this here. This blanked out area.
Well, at the moment, you can't really see anything.
There's a doorway there.
Well, at the moment, all you see is a stove in front of a wall.
Oh, is that a
What?
stove?
That is a
Okay. Oh, okay.
right,
Yeah,
right
that
here
to
is a
me.
stove.
Oh no, I'm looking at this here.
Jordan, I don't know what you're doing, but you're lagging as
Yes,
well.
I'm going upstairs then.
Well, if you want to, you can kind of
Wait,
investigate
what?
that.
Okay, I'll investigate then.
You
Wait,
pushed
what
the
are you
stove aside.
investigating? I'm so confused.
You should listen.
I was, but everyone like shut up for like 5 seconds, and I don't know what was said because I think I
You
lagged.
don't worry. You don't have to roll a perception check. So you
Okay.
push the stove aside, and there's a
Oops.
thin door leading to a well-stocked pantry. All the food in the pantry appears fresh, but tastes bland.
Oh, I tasted it.
Roll a d20 of poison damage.
No. Okay.
Roll 7 d20s.
So those who are going upstairs, Dagon follows up as well. Who else is? We got Catcher, we got Ares, Aaron. There you go.
Video game logic. There's never anything interesting on the middle floor.
Fine, I'll go up as well. I'm just
Okay,
gonna
so you
join
all head
you.
up. As you walk up the red marble stairs, unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood-framed portrait of the Durst family. You see 2 adults and there's 2 smiling children, Rose and Thorn. Cradled in the father's arms is a swaddled baby, which the mother regrets with a hint of scorn.
There's 3 children?
Yeah, there's another one stuck in like the 3rd floor.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Standing suits of armor flank wooden doors in the east and west halls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors are carved with dancing youths, as far as you can tell.
I know what I'm going to do.
Can I just set the house on fire and then leave and say sorry, there was no saving them?
Okay.
No!
Yeah, okay, I know what I'm going to do. Can I cast one of my cantrips, please?
What do you want to do?
I want to cast Mage Hand, and I want to open this door here.
Okie dokie. You cast a spell, and the small purple spectral hand floats in the air and slowly waddles its way over to the side. By the way, Tom, why is your character on the side of the wall?
I don't know. It's broken and I can't move anything and everything's froze.
He slowly opens the door, and from what you can see, or what you will be seeing in a second, by minutes.
A music room. Ooh, is the piano playing itself?
I can play the piano if you want.
As you move
I was
through,
gonna say, can I
no
play the
danger
piano?
comes to you. Gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which is a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. A harpsichord with a bench rest in the northwest corner sits. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece.
Okay. I think that just ends it. I don't really need to know anything else. Doesn't seem anything important is in this room.
Want to investigate anything, or? I mean, when you go into a room, if you want to investigate it, if you want to find something important.
I'll see if there's anything else in here. Could I roll an investigation check to anything, or?
So, for now, we'll just have you walk, roll an investigation check, yeah. Do that.
+6 is a 12.
So, you move around, and have a look at the dressed figures that adorn the mantelpiece. And as you look at them, you see several of them are carvings of well-dressed skeletons.
Skeletons?
Yes. They're carvings of well-dressed skeletons. It is
Oh,
all-
so is it like artwork of some sorts?
These are several
Do
figurines of well-dressed dancers adorning the mantelpiece. And you see that several of these carvings are well-dressed skeletons.
Ah, okay.
Sounds like my kind of party.
I would like to head up to the 3rd floor.
You want to head up to the 3rd floor? Okie
I'm going to, yeah.
dokie, so. Move up again.
Because I always find in video games there's nothing interesting on the 2nd floor. Or middle floors. I'm just gonna...
It's always the top floor of the basement.
Yeah, it's always either the bottom or the top.
So,
Like,
you
either
move up
right at
here.
the bottom or right at the top is the interesting stuff.
Because you can get out on the middle floors.
As you reach the top of the house to the third floor, you find yourself in a dusty balcony with a suit of black plate armor standing against one wall, draped in cobwebs.
Mm-hmm.
Oil lamps are mounted on the oak-panelled walls, which are carved with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters.
Can I see any doorways around?
You
Just any
see
doors?
some doorways over here, and
Yep.
other doorways here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we're looking for a child. We're looking for like a small child,
But
aren't
that's
we?
in the attic, Sean.
Can I follow?
No,
him
the
up
third
to
floor.
Third floor, they said.
Oh,
I
okay.
Child's
follow
on the
him.
third floor.
This is probably. I'm gonna go ahead and guess either this one here, either this one down here, or this one up here is going to be the master's bedrooms. So I doubt the child will be in there.
You don't know, they could be anywhere.
They could be, but like these, I don't know.
You also see there's a doorway there. So you see a doorway there, you see a doorway right here, and a doorway right there.
I mean, we still got this entire half of the floor to investigate, so I'm gonna go ahead.
Me and
just-
Jamie will investigate this floor. You guys can do that.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So you move into this room.
Oh, this seems like a study of some sorts.
As you move through and into the room, it's a library. The master of this house used to spend many hours here because of the sentence of madness.
Was that the room that the kids got beat if they interrupted the dad for working?
Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-back chair face the entrance to the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the southern wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves. As you look at the desk, there are several items resting atop it. A oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quill pen, a tinderbox, and a letter kit containing a red wax candle, Lord Blanksheet's apartment, a wooden seal bearing the Durst's family's insignia.
I'm sorry, my dog ruined the immersion.
Kill that dog.
Oh, I want to. I've been back a
Okay,
day.
so I'm going to investigate the bookshelves.
Okay, as you look across the bookshelves, there are hundreds of tomes covering a range of topics including history, warfare, and alchemy. There are also several shelves containing first edition collected works of poetry and fictions.
Okay,
Other than that,
is there any sort of like spell books or arcane books of any sorts?
You kind of have a look for a couple of minutes, but don't really see anything of any real value in spell casting. There is mention of spell casting, but nothing going out of the way to mention spells.
Yeah. Okay. Doesn't seem. Jamie, do you want to do anything in this room?
I mean, there doesn't seem much to sort of.
No.
If you
No,
want to roll,
that's
if you want to
true.
roll an investigation check
Okay,
to go
I'm back.
into
I'm
further
sorry.
detail. Of
Yeah,
what
I
they-
might as well
you can.
roll. Let's have a look. What's my investigation? +4. Let's give that a roll. That is a 2. So that's 6.
Oh, sorry, it's a perception check. Sorry.
Oh, perception.
Yes. Sorry. Wrong roll.
In that case, it's a +4, so it's a 6.
And Chris, are you doing one?
Sure. Yeah. That is a 19 plus 6.
There you go. That is a 25. So, as you were looking around, and the first glance over the bookshelves doesn't really reveal much, but as you get to one of the books nearer the nearer the eastern corner, you notice there is a fake book, and as you kind of try to pull it from its hold, it falls backwards, and revealing itself from the side. Nothing really.
You know what we
interesting
just found, Jamie?
We just found a secret room.
Yeah, we did.
I'm not sure I like what that thing is here. It looks like a guy just like stuck his head in the chest.
So, as you move in, you find a secret room contains bookshelves packed with tomes describing fiend summoning rituals and the necromantic rituals of a cult, the priests of a Sibbus.
Ooh.
That's not cool.
Yeah, that's not
If you
cool.
want to investigate the books, you can indeed. Or an Arcana check if you want to have a look.
Yeah, I'll do the Arcana check because
Yeah,
I
do the
got
Arcana check. I can't do that.
At the end of the room, while you're doing this,
11.
a heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet stands against the southern wall, its lid half closed. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
As you walk over to the skeleton, it reveals the skeleton belongs to a human who triggered a poison dart trap. 3 darts are stuck in the dead adventurer's armors and ribcage. However, as you look further in, the dart firing mechanism inside the chest no longer functions. Clutched in the skeleton's left hand is a letter bearing the seal of Strahd von Zarovich.
Okay, yeah, so I got a 16. What was that? A 15, yeah,
15.
on my check.
So, as you were reading through the books, all the rituals on these books, these fiend summoning rituals and these necromantic rituals, they are all fake. None of them will work. You have personally read your study of magic, several kind of fiend summoning rituals and the kind of black magic that you shouldn't dabble in. It was always educational and wasn't much you knew, but the rituals in here won't work. It's something along the lines of gather 3 toad's eggs and throw them into a pot of boiling water, then whisper these magical words. And you just sit there and you look through the books and they just don't make any sense.
Can I giggle to myself, please?
Yeah, you just giggle to yourself like, what were these people thinking? Because these, literally, they make no sense whatsoever. Jamie, there's a letter clutched in the hands of the adventurer.
Yeah.
You can read it. Want to?
I don't like the look of this skeleton.
Jamie,
It
before
is
you
currently
say
very
that,
dead.
can
as
I
far as
just
you can
point
tell.
out something?
Yo.
This is a family home. Why the hell is there a dead person in a secret cabinet? And those children could literally just be luring in people to just do stuff. So, don't know where this is going, but there's.
Please, can we just set the house on fire?
Don't think we should set the house on fire, but I'm starting to get a little freaked
Have I
out.
got anything like small on my possession that I can just throw at the skeleton just to check it's definitely dead and not some sort of?
You could throw like a bag of sand at it. I have a bag of
You
sand.
take one of the books from on the shelf and you just whack it, and a few of the bones just crumple in.
Okay, good, it's dead. Okay, I feel like we should. I mean, I'm very tempted to check this chest, but I'm also very scared.
You know,
Well, the mechanism itself is dud. It doesn't work anymore.
Yeah. Shall we
Don't
open the
think-
chest?
Yeah,
the chest,
sure.
there is currently still the
Yeah.
letter. Are you going to pick up the letter? You see the adventurer is still holding.
Yes,
So,
pick up the letter.
pick up the letter and open it, and written in flowing script, the letter reads as follows. My most pathetic servant, I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. Say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness, of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness, I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Your dreadlord and master, Strahd von Zarovich.
How are you spelling that name? I feel like that's going to come up a lot in the future.
So
That's probably the vampire.
Strahd von Zarovich. So Strahd,
Yep.
von, V-O-N,
Yep.
Zarovich.
O-V-I-C-H. Cool. I'm going to put that in the party notes there. I don't know if you can all see them.
Yes,
yeah.
you all can.
Good.
As you look
That's gonna come up a lot.
into the chest opens with a creak, and you see in the chest there are 3 blank books with black leather covers. 3 spell scrolls, the deed to the house, the deed to a windmill, and a signed will.
Oh, that's actually could be interesting.
I mean, you take a look at the scrolls,
I'll,
because
I'll take a look at the scrolls because I am a scholar, so I will
Can you,
take a look at them.
Can you pocket the signed will?
As you look at the will is signed by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, and bequeaths the house, the windmill, and all other family property to Rolls of Older and Thornbolt Durst in the event of their parents' deaths.
Those were the children.
Mm.
this could be a bit of an issue.
What's the issue?
How do you mean?
I mean, I'm a bit scared now, because I'm very wary of the children, because this seems all too convenient.
Also, what you realise is as you take the book, scroll, deed, and the will away from the chest, they age markedly. They just start to age in your hands.
What, even my scrolls?
Everything starts to age. It doesn't destroy itself, and it doesn't become unusable. It just ages.
I think this might be a good time for detect magic. I mean,
You can do that, Jimmy. I wouldn't have any quarrel with that.
yeah. The problem is, if we do get into battle, that's what
You're
my
gonna
healing
need
is
those
relying on.
slots.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll see if I have any cantrips that I can cast.
Can I do something?
Yeah, go ahead. What are you doing? Where are you? Are you
I
up
want
on
to go this way. Yeah, I'm on the 3rd floor.
Okay, let me.
I want to go into this room because I want to look out the window to look over to the children, see what they're doing.
Okay,
That's not.
so you go through and enter this room.
I'll follow.
Turns out they aren't there. That will scare the shit out of me.
If they're not there, I'm running downstairs and burning the house.
With us.
With you inside. If you don't get out, that's your own problem.
Well, I'll see you running, so I'll run down with you.
I haven't run yet.
So you move into the room, and give me a second.
This looks like a
organise-
master bedroom of
I
some
organise
sort.
my notes.
Mm-hmm.
Paper versions are much more fiddly.
Oh, you're getting posh, are you?
Yeah.
Paper
As you walk in, dust and cobwebs shroud an elegantly appointed bedroom, and as you move in, double doors. Oh wait. There. Okay, as you enter, the bedroom contains a large bed, 2 end tables, and an empty wardrobe. Mounted on the wall next to the wardrobe is a full-length mirror with an ornate frame carved to look like ivy and berries.
Are you going to look out the window, aren't you?
Okay. Yeah, I want to look out the window still.
Okay, so you look out the window. The children are still there. They are just waiting for you.
I'm gonna just have a perception.
Yeah. I'll join him. Perception check on the room.
On the room. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
15.
15.
Hold on. I need to get my dice. Where is the fucking roll? 11. 15. I got 15 also.
So, as you were looking around, you notice where the berries in the wall had been carved. You notice eyeballs are also carved. And you see what seems to be a depression in the wall on this side.
Can I go over to it?
Yep. So with your 15, you see the mirror next to it. There seems to be a depression on the side, and as you pull the mirror away and you push, you find and does itself.
Oh.
And you find a staircase.
Can I sneak? Can I stealth down the staircase?
You're
Just
actually
so I
it's
don't
actually
alert.
going. It's actually going up.
Okay, yeah, I'll still stealth going up and pop my head through to.
So you move up, poke your head into the next room.
I
Bare-
still want to know all this bit. What
This
the
bare-
hell is this?
This bare hall is choked with dust and cobwebs.
Okay.
As far as you can tell, there is a doorway here, here, here,
Can I
and
go
as
with
you
him?
move around a little bit more, here. You can, so you go up and round, and you're currently both standing on the stairs.
Okay, I cautiously open the door and go through.
Cautiously open the door, and the room is completely covered in dust. An unnatural amount of dust at that. Like, the house itself has been abandoned for many years.
That's unsettling.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get a photo of the house again. Okay.
Is it possible if we could take a quick break at some point?
Yeah, we'll take a break in 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Sure.
I investigate this room.
Okay, so you move down and investigate this.
Alright, and I've seen how this looks like. This looks like one of the child's bedrooms.
As you move in,
Oh, God, what's
this
that?
dust-choked room contains a slender bed, a nightstand, a small iron stove, a writing desk with a stool, an empty wardrobe, and a rocking chair. A smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress sits in the northern window box, cobwebs draping it like a wedding veil.
Can I just go up to the doll and just turn it around
Yep, you turn it around and
face
it's now
at the wall?
it's currently facing the wall.
I hate things like that. Actually, no. Can I stab the doll just to be sure that
Just
it's
stab the door like one of the children outside die.
Yep. You stab the doll.
It's like voodoo.
You stab the doll, and you swear, from the side back of your mind, you hear a slight scream.
What?
Oh no!
Can I stab the doll again?
Again, and the screaming continues, just getting louder, as you hear the sound of
Ooh.
sobbing emanating from the doll itself.
Is the third child inside that thing?
Can I
Like
cut the
its
doll open?
soul?
You pull the drape open, and it's just stuffing.
Okay, then can I keep the doll with me and just like casually poke it
Can
every
we?
now and
No,
then to
wait
see
for
where
us
the
to
screaming's coming
cast
from?
detect magic on that thing.
Okie dokie. So, as this is happening, we'll go back to Jamie and
You've got
Chris.
it. It's how you hunt.
Okay, so the notes. Are we able to read them, or have they aged so much they just crumble?
Oh, you can still read them. Nothing has crumbled. As far as you know, the will is
Apart
signed.
from
As you
my-
read, the will itself is signed by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, and
Mhm.
they give the house, the windmill, which is apparently near the town of Valaki, and all other family property are, on the event of their death, goes to Roosevelt and Thornbolt Durst.
Oh.
That is
Um,
all. In the event of their death,
Wait,
all of their
hang
estates
on.
and their property go to the children.
Hang on.
What?
Name the children on the will.
Um,
How many are there?
in the names, there are
Yeah.
Roosevelt and Thornbolt Durst.
There's only two names.
Yeah, there's only
The
two
kids
names
outside.
there.
There was a third child in the house.
They did
Wasn't
indeed.
the third child the youngest? So the will might have been wrote before the child.
As
Ooh,
far
that's
as
a good
you,
point.
as far as you remember, the child that they were talking about was a baby.
Yeah, it probably wrote before the child.
Yeah, you can't really leave a will to a baby for an entire estate.
Well,
Can't
you
really
know
leave a will to a
what's
children
back
for an
there.
estate either.
Yeah.
Well, I
The
mean,
children bit will probably be around like 20 when they actually inherit it. I would,
I'd say
even though
you-
a baby would be on the will,
Like I say,
the parents could still die of like natural causes, and the estate would still go to a child. That's just how wills go.
yeah.
So it's kind of weird that there is only one child missing from that will.
Guys, just for now, can you move your hands just slightly away, and you have to put everything on everything? People are complaining about the
Yeah.
hands.
Okay.
So, you two, what are you doing?
I will read my scrolls because I haven't actually had the chance to read my scrolls yet.
Okay, give me an Arcana check. With
Sure.
advantage because you are well versed in the arcane.
Plus 6, so 19, and I'm gonna roll that again.
Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Okay.
So,
Oh, natural 20.
you're completely fine then. The three scrolls. You have a scroll of bless, a scroll of protection from poison, and a scroll of spiritual weapon.
Okay, just go over them so I can write them into my inventory.
A scroll of bless,
Scroll. Bless.
a scroll of protection from poison.
Protection and poison. Right.
No, protection from poison.
Protection. Okay.
And spiritual weapon. A scroll of spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. So, that is you. What do you want to do? I'll give you one more action, then we'll switch over to Thomas and Sean.
I feel like I should let you know that I'm pretty sure Sean's computer just crashed because he left the game and Discord.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, his computer seems to does that a lot.
Do that a lot, yeah.
So I mean, what about the books? Is just wills and stuff, right?
The three books you have are just blank books with black leather. The will and the wills to the house and the windmill are just regular paper. They've aged a lot since you took them from the chest, but other than that, they are regular wills.
So the books don't have anything in them.
No, they're completely blank.
Should we take a book?
I wouldn't say so. There's no reason to take it, but actually,
There's no reason to not take it.
yeah, there's no reason not to. Sure, just take one. Yeah.
I'll take a single book.
Okay, you take a single book, put it in your pouch, and you have a single black book.
Cool.
A single blank book with black leather.
Okay.
One more thing, and then we're going to switch over.
Sure. Yeah, just switch over then.
Okay.
Are we going to take a quick break?
One more action, then we'll take a quick break.
Okay.
Okay, Tom, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? The children.
I leave that room.
Look outside for the children.
They're still there.
Yeah, I'll look outside.
They are still there.
Can I look outside and then poke the doll to see if one of the children react?
You poke the doll, and this time the scream gets even louder, but none of the children react.
I keep the doll with me?
Yep.
I go out
notice,
into the main area.
You notice that after you severed the doll's head from the body, the crying that was filling your mind is now muffled.
You've killed something.
So you head back into the main room.
Yeah, I want to check this room out, this big room.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So.
Okay. No.
So, which one is this? Is this? Okie dokie. The dusty chamber is packed with old furniture, chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, and the like, all draped in dusty white sheets. Near an iron stove underneath one of the sheets, you see an unlocked wooden trunk containing the skeletal remains of the family's nursemaid, wrapped in a tattered bedsheet stained with bright blood.
Please let me burn the house.
No, we need to look
This is
into
probably
this.
integral to the story, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Do you want to make...
Can I do... Yes, I
make-
do want to make that perception.
I was about to say, if you want to understand how the woman died, potentially, you have to make a wisdom medicine check.
Actually, yeah, because I'm good with medicine.
There you go, make a medicine check.
Is that you, Sean?
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay, cool.
I got 11.
Sing.
Just connect him.
Sorry.
Just go ahead and connect back in.
Yeah, I'm going to. Just I thought the medicine.
Okay, yeah, so what are you doing, Tom?
I got an 11.
You got an 11. You look around. You don't disturb the ruins just in case anything. General idea. You're not really happy with the state of how things are going so far. So you don't disturb the ruins, but you have no idea how the woman died.
Mm.
Wait, what's going on?
There's a woman somewhere.
I
Okay,
went to
basically,
Skeletal
Basically-
remains of the nursemaid.
Tom has gone into like this dust-covered room, and in a trunk he's found the remains of their nursemaid with like dried blood all over a sheet.
Also, you know that first room I went in, one of the bedrooms with the doll in the corner?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I stabbed the doll and something cried.
Oh.
And every time I poke it, it cries. And currently I've got the doll with me and I'm just occasionally poking it to see where the crying's coming from.
Okay, what are we doing now?
Can I do a investigation? Well, perception, not investigation.
When
you
Tom
can indeed.
pokes,
What?
when Tom pokes the doll, can like anyone else hear it, or is it just him?
It's only him.
That's weird. Wait, can I go up to it and poke it and see if I can hear it?
You move over and stab the doll.
No, poke it. Don't, I'm not going to stab
okay,
it.
you poke the doll.
Oh, it doesn't have a head, it's fine.
You don't hear anything. You poke the doll, but don't hear anything.
Okay, Tom,
Oh my.
I'm going to leave you alone. You have fun.
I'm gonna roll a perception check.
Okay, so you roll a perception check. What do you roll?
For fuck's sake, I rolled a 3. So 7.
Don't forget you got that D6 of inspiration that you've got.
Oh shit! Yeah. I want to use that.
Okay, so add your d6.
11.
11. You search around the room. You pull up a shop of the sheets, but you don't see anything particularly.
Is this a door here?
You actually don't know. You have a look, and it's just a wall.
Can I do another perception check on that area particularly?
No, you can't, because you've already done one in the entire room as a whole.
Yeah.
Okay.
That Sean would need to do that.
Yeah. Sean, come here.
What's up? So
I want you to do a perception check on that wall there.
On the wall.
I will say.
I'm going to stare at the wall intensely.
Okay, roll a perception check with disadvantage because you have no idea why you're being told to stare at the wall.
Sure.
Okay,
17.
That's a good start. Wait, was that your second roll?
No,
No,
you need
it's
to do
one
two.
roll.
You need to do 2 rolls.
Oh, where's that?
Disadvantage.
Oh, right. Oh, and it's the lowest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so lowest roll. What was the lowest roll?
11.
11. You just see a blank wall. You don't know why you're looking at this wall. Is there anything particularly? You look around. You're like, there's nothing particularly special about this wall.
Tell me you're an idiot.
It's the way into the attic.
How do
You
you
don't
know
know
that?
that yet.
Yeah, we don't know that, but it is.
Currently, it's on
Let's say-
every floor we've been on so far.
Yeah, but also he covered it up extra on this floor. I was the only one who saw it do it.
That's
Remember, don't try and metagame.
Yeah, that's some intense metagaming going
Otherwise,
on.
I will kill you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So, we'll actually take a break here, just so we can all relax and settle. And we will back
Consider
in.
everything.
Consider everything, yeah, all the choices you've made so far, and we should be back in, say, 5-10 minutes.
Yep. Sounds
Okay.
good.
So we'll see you then. Goodbye.
Thanks, everyone.
And Welcome back, everyone, to Roleplay Live and Cast of Strahd. Just back from a quick break so we could just quickly get drinks, do bits and bobs, catch people up, talk to Stephen now that he is actually here. Well, not in our stream. He will join us not next week, but the week after. And
He's here in spirit.
here in spirit, like the rest of the spirits in this household. Anyway,
Excuse me.
anyway.
Can you say that again, but slowly?
No, you don't need to know about that. Not just the ever-creeping death of your hopeless souls waiting. Anyway, so back into the game. Who wants to go first? And who wants to do what?
Well, I think me and Chris should finish exploring this
Floor.
and then we'll head up to you guys.
Okie dokie.
Could you guys explore the third floor on the way past?
Sure, why not?
So,
I mean, we're the squishiest people here, but whatever.
I'm squishier than Chris.
oh, also, I forgot to do. You're on the second floor. Well,
How
yeah.
much health do you have, Chris?
12.
By the
And
way,
you've
you
got
do
9.
notice as you go up the stairs, there is a doorway here. By the way.
Yeah,
we're
that's
exploring.
what we're going to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, there you go.
Ah, this looks like some children's room.
Where are we?
Just reloading.
That's fine. I've actually got to go back a page of notes. Okie dokie. As you move in, you find yourself in an undecorated bedroom. The room itself contains a pair of beds with straw-stuffed mattresses. At the foot of each bed is an empty footlocker. Yeah.
Guest room. I'm going to say it's a guest room.
Oh, my game is lagging a bit. I don't know if it's
Wait a second.
because Jordan's crashed.
No, I'm good.
Oh, there it goes back. I think maybe.
Yeah,
Pretty good. So,
It's like half an hour.
as you gonna poke around a bit more, open some more doors.
Yeah, why not?
So,
Jen can take the lead on this one.
you look in here, and you see tidy servants' uniforms are hung from hooks in the adjoining closet next to the bedroom.
Okay, so it's the servants' quarters. Fair enough.
You also see
Okay.
down here, where this little area, the little thing, there is a dumbwaiter. In the corner of the rest room, and it has a button on the wall next to it.
Press the button, but make sure you're holding a bucket of water.
Press the button. You have to press all the buttons.
I'll be honest. Can I just? Oh, I've got the book. Can I just throw the book at the button?
You hear the button button, and you hear a small ding from down below you.
Okay, cool. I pick up the book.
Yep, you pick up the book. It's fine.
This is my button pressing book.
So,
One day it's just get fallen in lava.
I am
Ooh.
assuming you both continue upstairs.
Wait, what's this? What's this? Oh wait, no, that's the study. Never mind.
They've already been in there. So, you continue upstairs, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You both see a dark iron statue, a dark iron siege of armor standing directly in front of you. What do you guys want to do as you move up to the stairs? I'm gonna quickly move you
Can
over.
I investigate some stuff?
1 second, we'll just quickly go along with Jamie and Chris for a little bit longer, and then we'll move on to you guys.
Which room should we explore first?
Any generally explored. Probably this one because it's got.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this room here.
This room there. So, where are you going? You can split if you want to.
No, I'd rather stay as a group.
Okay.
Um,
So, you open the door to this room. Oh, wrong room. Haha. I forgot I did that. Don't see anything. Well, you did, but oh well.
I mean, to be
Yeah,
honest, wasn't
it's
taking
the
much
hands.
notice.
As
No,
you,
no.
can you quickly move my hands away so I can just see what's happening with the numbers and stuff? Thank you very much. As you open the door, you see dusty shelves line the walls of the room. A few of the shelves had folded sheets, blankets, and old bars of soap on them. A cobweb-covered room leans against the far wall.
Can I make an investigation check on the cupboard?
And indeed, roll an investigation check.
+6. That is a
You
17.
move into-
Yeah, so 17 + 6, that would be
yeah.
23.
So, as you look around, don't see much. It is, as you see, sheets, blankets, some bars of old soap. The entire thing of this room seems to lead to the end of it. Not as intentional, but it gets busier the further back in the room you go.
Yeah, I was investigating the cupboard.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, cool.
There's nothing of interest.
Okay, that's good.
Well,
What, Jamie?
that broom is awfully suspicious. Stab the broom and see if it screams.
You wanna stab the broom? You can if you want to.
No, thanks. I ain't stabbing no brooms.
Are you sure?
I mean, if you want to come down here and stab the broom, be my guest.
Okay.
Is he actually gonna do it?
I'll come down and stab the broom.
Okay.
Actually, no. That's a trek. Never mind.
Yeah. So we'll get to you. We'll get you in a second. Anyway, you have one more action, then we'll switch over.
Can we check the room here, or is that beyond us?
This one.
Yeah.
You can indeed. It's just because I was hiding it for the general fact you could. So move around. Go to the next room. Where are we? So, as you move into this dark room, the room itself contains a wooden tub with clawed feet, a small iron stove with a kettle resting atop it, and a barrel under a spigot in the east wall. A cistern on the roof used to collect rainwater, which is borne down a pipe to the spigot. However, the plumbing no longer works.
So it's a bar.
It's a bathroom.
It's a bathroom.
Nothing really interesting.
Nothing of
perception.
much interest.
We can't perception, can we?
You can if you want to.
Also, just for future reference, what is insight used for?
Insight is when you want to try and see if someone's lying, try and
cool.
deter the truth, motive behind someone's actions, etc.
Okay, cool. Just thought I'd ask.
I'll go ahead and roll perception, just because. 9 + 6, 15.
15. You don't really see anything of much suspicion. It looks like a very old bathroom. There is dust everywhere, of course, and the thing you've noticed is the further you go up, the dustier and less clean the rooms have become. The first floor and the second floor seemed incredibly pristine. The first one more pristine than the second, as though the house itself was new. But as you made your way up the staircase, the house just seems to age.
I mean, it's awfully odd that these children are like, yeah, it's awfully weird how the children are outside, like, oh no, a monster's invaded our house. I mean, they wouldn't have been outside for much longer than a day, otherwise they'd start, getting hungry and getting ill.
You have noticed that there haven't been any growls or any kind of indication of a monster in the house. There are no claw marks or anything.
I mean, they can't have been out of the house for long, because if they're out for any more than 5 days, they'd probably be dead because they have no food or anything.
This is where I'm in the wrong house.
Yeah, so it's awfully odd how it's so it looks like it's been abandoned for years.
There's no destruction or anything as well. A monster would have probably destroyed some things, looking for people or chasing people.
They're leading to something. We know that for certain.
Can I do one thing that no one's actually done yet?
What?
Can I just shout hello and see if anyone responds? Like, hello, anyone here?
You shout hello, and it reverberates through the house. The walls shimmer and shake as the noise itself seems to echo and bounce from wall to wall. Slowly, it turns from hello into what sounds to be screaming and then cackling laughter.
Okay.
Oh. I'm gonna go in this room.
Okay, so.
I like the creepy shit.
Next room.
That's dividing.
I'm assuming we all hear that.
You do, actually. You, Jamie, and Chris, you actually don't hear hello at all. You hear what sounds to be screaming. You hear what sounds to be screaming and crying, just emanating all around you.
I think something's wrong with Tom. I really do think that something.
Oh my god!
Afflicted him.
So, maybe he shouldn't have probably stabbed that doll. Let's be honest.
It seems like you've turned into a gobbledygoo.
Can I poke the doll again, considering I've still got it?
You poke the doll again, and the screaming just intensifies. It now feels as though it's ringing through your ears.
Oh, that's weird.
As you enter this room, this web-filmed room
Don't want
contains
to die,
a bed,
Jamie.
a nightstand, a rocking chair, an empty wardrobe, and a small iron stove.
Can I stay in the corridor, please?
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively draw my sword.
Okay, so you draw your sword
Whoa!
and get ready.
I'll just draw my or have my hand on my long sword. Okay.
Yep.
I don't see anything of interest, so I just leave and then go into the final room that I'm yet to see.
Okay,
Yeah, just sort of
so
I holster my loot, and I'm just standing
you
here.
try and
with
open
my
the door
sword.
to this room, but it is locked.
Oh.
It looks as though you require a key to get inside.
You know where that key's going to be, don't you? On the first floor in that locked fucking cabinet.
Or, Chris and Jamie, you would know this, but the desk that you saw in the office on the second floor, they were a bunch of little drawers on the desk itself that you'd never opened.
Can I just cut the door down?
I'm pretty comfortable in here. I don't know about you.
Considering the door's pretty old, can I not just cut it down?
You can try. Roll
I
me
want
a
to do that.
roll me an attack roll, and then just roll me damage because it's not moving or trying to go away from you.
Yeah. What would damage be for a short sword? 1d6 plus 5.
Okay.
Oh, for God's sake, it's lagging. Roll.
That
I'm
is
gonna go ahead
three.
and read
That is 3, by the way.
8. Yeah,
8.
I know.
So you go to try and swing at the door, and before you even connect, you stop.
Something's not right.
Okay, I'm also going to do the same and try and hit it.
Okay, roll damage.
1d6. I'm liking
As you
that.
are just attacking a door. Don't worry, just roll the dice once.
Oh,
and
I'm
then
liking. Hello.
that was a wait. Roll it once, and then I'll tell you what it is. It is a 6.
Mine has my dice haven't moved.
It's a 6, by the way.
It's a 6. Okay, so 8.
8.
That's an 8.
You also try and hit the door, but before you even connect, you stop.
There's already some sort of magical ward on there.
Yeah, we're coming up.
Detect magic.
And actually, as you do go to try and strike the door, you hear the sound of 2 children's voices from across the doorway.
What do the children say?
You don't hear. You just hear the muffled sound of children.
Okay.
Oh, I hate children.
Can I run all the way downstairs and just out the front door?
Yeah, so you run all the way downstairs and out the front door. Thorn and his sister are still there.
Oh,
Okay, can I interrogate them?
that's even worse.
Go ahead. Where did you put your character, by the way?
He
I don't
said.
know. I tried to put them all the way down to the bottom, but I'm lagging.
Yeah, something's wrong with the server. I just got disconnected and I can't rejoin.
Everything's frozen for me.
Weird.
Yeah.
Damn it, Jordan.
Fucking children.
The children, yeah, they're the
They've
children.
cursed
Well,
the
just-
game. Oh.
We can just carry on like normal for now, considering mine's off the board.
Yeah, I actually don't know where you put
So
your
anyway,
at all.
It's here. It's here. It's next to mine.
No, it's not. It's not on the board at all.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't rejoin. It's not
Okay.
working.
Yeah. Can I ask them why? Why is there so much weird shit? Basically,
They
in
just
the
look at
sense of
you.
the word.
They look at you really confused, and they
Okay.
just don't understand. They don't seem to understand the question.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
asked
lost
them,
connection.
there we go, I lost connection. I asked them if they had how many more siblings they had.
We only have one. A baby.
So why could I hear muffles of screams and the noise of multiple children
Have you poked the doll?
on the other side of a door?
Also, show them the doll. That would be
Yeah.
good to do.
Yeah, okay, just we
I
don't
don't
want
know anything about it.
And they just look at you confused, like we don't know what are you talking about.
And then I show
There are
okay,
no other.
yeah.
There are no other children in the house. It's just us and our sibling.
And then I show them the doll.
You show them the doll. They instinctively one of Thorn looks at the doll and a small tear goes down his face. He's like, "Oh my favorite doll."
Mhm.
And yeah, they look at you like, "Okay, that's a doll."
Okay.
Not much came out of that, did it?
I want to put an arrow in them.
No.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
No, I'm not going to.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to.
Oh, okay.
Can I set the? I want to set the house on
No,
fire.
we
if I'm
need it
honest.
for this plot.
Yeah, but that'd be a plot twist.
But then Jordan has to rewrite it.
How many people have like set the house on fire because they just don't want to go inside?
Just come back in the house. Help us.
It's made of
Radical option you have there.
Okay, so, Tom, that is you.
Yeah.
John, what do you want to do? The server's back up, by the way.
Cool.
Ah,
Yeah, no, laggy as hell though.
I am going to cast Detect Magics.
Okay, so, you cast a spell, and you are surrounded by,
Shit.
by evil intent and arcane usage. However, what you notice is it's like black magic. The entire house feels arcane in nature.
I'm a gnome. I don't like this kind of thing.
You
I'm a
instinctively,
druid.
you instinctively feel hands kind of run down your spine and across your soul.
Ooh, that's quite creepy. Okay. I'm not sure what I want to do about that.
So,
To be perfectly honest,
okay.
probably just shit myself.
Okay.
That's what I normally do.
Chris, Jamie, what are you doing? There are still 2 rooms left on the second
I mean-
and third floor.
We should probably finish exploring the house because these guys are just not.
This room here.
Someone's got to do it. Yeah.
Guys, can you please go back? Can one of you go back to the study and try and find a key? I don't care
So-
which one.
I mean, okay, I'll go do that.
Okay,
Because
so
we
you go,
need
back
a
down,
key.
you go back down to the study and head down to this room. This over
There
here.
it is.
You open up the drawer and you. Where are we? That is room 8. Oh, fudge. Notes. Haha!
9.
As you open the desk drawer, it is empty except for nothing but an iron key.
Yeah.
I take the key, regrettably.
You don't have an iron key on you. So, Chris,
I
as
have
you
used
walk
up
in,
spell.
as you walk into the room, the double doors to this room have dirty panes of stained glass set into them. Designs in the glass resemble windmills. The dusty, cobweb-filled master bedroom has burgundy drapes covering the windows. Furnishings include a 4-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered commissaire veils. A matching pair of empty wardrobes, a vanity with a wood-framed mirror and jewelry box, and a padded chair. A rotting tiger skin rug lies on the floor in front of the fireplace, which is a dust-covered portrait of Gustave and Elizabeth Durst hanging above it. A web-filled parlour in the southwest corner contains a table and 2 chairs. Resting on the dusty tablecloth is an empty porcelain bowl and a matching jug. As you move through and over to you move into door B, into 12B. Door opens to reveal an empty dust-choked closet, and 12C, a door in the parlour leads to an outside balcony. Also notice another dumbwaiter in the far corner of the room.
I'm going to go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay, go ahead.
19 plus 6, 25.
Well, rolling well for investigation. You look into the jewelry box on the vanity, and the jewel box itself is made of silvers with gold filigree, and you approximate it's probably worth 75 gold. The
I'm
box
not going to
itself
take that.
contains 3 gold rings and a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant.
I will not take anything.
Okay,
No.
leave it all at bay.
We're not here as thieves, remember, we're here to help.
And then do you want to explore the last room?
Yeah, don't mean we can't take things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
so
my character's good by nature, so that's not a thing I would do anyway.
I'm chaotic. I'm chaotic good.
Oh, it's
Same.
just a
I'm
balcony.
chaotic
Okay.
neutral, I think.
So, The only thing I want to say is, where are we? As you go into this room, you walk into a nursery, which contains a crib covered with a hanging black shroud.
Okay, I'm
do you
gonna
want to part-
stop right there.
Good to part the shroud.
Go ahead and
Use Mage Hand.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use Mage Hand.
You cast a spell. The mage hand moves and parts the shroud. And as you part the shroud, you see a tightly wrapped, baby-sized bundle laying in the crib.
Oh no!
Yep. That. Nope.
You're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to.
Do you want to unwrap the bundle?
Yeah, do it.
You can use mage hand still. It's still active.
Okay, yeah, use Mage Hand.
So, the mage hand unwraps the bundle.
Wait, what's Mage Hands do?
It does it for him.
I basically have a hand made of magic that like can do shit for me.
As
Yeah,
you
it's like nothing.
Pussy.
as you
Just simple
unwrap
aesthetic,
the
just simple stuff.
blankets, find nothing inside.
Ah!
What's it? What's
That's
the blanket
terrifying.
crying though?
There was supposed to be a baby here. What?
Something ain't right. A lot of
Jamie, do you want to come and bring this?
Scooby Scooby Doo.
Jamie, I'm assuming you move up to the top floor, to the attic, to meet up with
I need
the rest of
the
your
key.
party.
Yeah.
Dagon goes up already, so Dagon's with you. So do you want to move up?
So, yeah, I'll go up as
Yeah.
well.
Okay.
Where am I? I'm there.
Yeah, I'll move you up.
Just kind of group up
and
and
Tom.
just explain everything.
Do you want to move up as well? Or you just want to stay there?
I want to go back to this room.
Mhm.
And just do a quick perception check on this room again.
Okay. Roll a perception check
Because
for me.
it's one of the biggest rooms, and it's the main room. So if there's going to be an area of the attic, it's going to be in there. And I remember something about,
The thing is, you've already been to the
About-
attic.
not the attic, the basement. I remember hearing something about you pressed a button and it clicked, but
Yep.
we never knew what that was. So I just want to...
Yes, roll a perception check.
Plus, wait, what's my thing? My perception? I forgot.
It's your perception modifier.
So, 16.
16. Look around and you don't see anything out of the ordinary. The wardrobe, the cabinet here is still locked.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that,
Try
you don't see,
breaking. Try
you
getting
don't
into
see
it.
anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah. Hmm.
Try getting into the cabinet.
Okay, yeah. I attempt to break my way into the cabinet.
Okay, roll a strength check for me.
My -2. 11.
You
Why
try
is
and
there a
break
red
through,
line everywhere?
and you just
Sean.
can't break through.
Sean,
Okay.
please.
Okay,
Stop.
yeah. I meet everyone. I'm satisfied, and I meet everyone else up the top.
Oh,
Sure.
Sean, please.
Sean, could you please stop?
Yep.
You will be kicked from the session, sir.
So, Katya, you grab the key and put it into the door itself.
I never said I was putting it. I'm giving it to one of these guys.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
Who wants the key?
I'll
Take it.
Okay.
You
I
can have it.
I
Tom
Give
can
it
have
to
it.
me, because I'm the madman.
Yep, Tom
yeah,
can have
sure. Why not? Yeah.
Okay. Erin, you were given the key. Step forward and put the key into the doorway. Turn it to the right, and it opens.
it. To the right. Let's look.
The room. Oh wait, let me quickly unveil this for you.
Oh my god!
This
I'm
room
not currently
contains
not looking. Oh god. Oh,
Is that a doll's house?
This room contains a
God.
bricked-up
oh
window,
god.
flanked
Oh
by
god.
two
Those children were crying.
dusty wood-framed beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its side, and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand.
No.
These
The kids are
furnishings
ghosts.
are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are two small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. Smaller
The
of the two
kids.
cradles a
Familiar.
stuffed doll that you also recognize.
The kids outside are ghosts.
Oh.
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 I'm going to
Okay, I'm
investigate
gonna
the
go-
bodies.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Do you want
check.
me, actually,
if
before you investigate,
the
do you want me to do a
children are
medicine
still
check?
there.
Because I'm like, I'm proficient.
A medicine check.
See how they died.
Okay, I was about to say, see if you could help them. I think there might be a little past that.
So,
I cast healing word.
you cast. Not sure that's going to work in this situation.
So can I
They
have
just
necromancy?
magically just come back to life with all their skin and everything.
Oh, Chris, are you looking out the window?
Yeah, just to see if they're still there.
The children are still there.
I mean,
Bullshit.
I doubt my character would be cool with this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and
Chris,
move
before
myself
you,
over to
before you
here.
move away from the window, I'd like you to make a perception check.
Sure, actually. 5 plus. 1 second. 5 plus 3, 8.
You don't notice anything. Walk back.
Okay, can
Anything.
I want to
Is there something I should be noticing?
You don't know. So,
I
who
want to
is...
do a medicine check on the
So,
bodies.
you do a medicine check on the children's skeletons.
Let me roll
So,
that.
roll a medicine check for me.
7. 9. I'm getting really bad rolls.
Nine.
What's your plus on medicine?
2.
So,
I'm
as
plus
far
5
as,
on medicine.
As far as you
Oh,
can
okay
tell...
then. I'll let you do a medicine check then.
Wait, it's already happened. As far as you can tell, the children died of starvation.
Okay. They starved there.
They're currently cradled in one another's arms.
Oh, that's sad.
What
I'm
if the
terrifying.
Could
Oh,
I go ahead
What if
and
the children
investigate?
are the monsters?
Does everyone want to look at the dollhouse or the chest?
I will
Yeah.
go and have a look at the dollhouse
Okay,
because
I'll
I have a
look at the
sneaky
chest as
suspicion
well.
about something.
Okay. Chris, as you move and touch the dollhouse, the ghosts of Rose and Thorn appear in the middle of the room.
Oh shit.
Nope.
Their spectral forms just look at you, confused.
I will ask them what has happened to you, my child. Children.
What has happened to you, my child? I don't speak the England.
What has happened to you, child mine, yours?
So, Rose looks at you and goes, We were locked into the attic by our parents to protect us from the monsters in the basement. And I don't remember much after that.
Ask them who's outside. Who is that outside?
There's no one outside.
I kneel down. And I let them know. I tell them that they died.
They look at you and they're really confused. They're like, "What do you mean we died?"
I put my hand
look
on
at
me. How old is the sister?
The sister you see is probably about 10 years old. Her brother is more about 6 or 7.
Okay, then can I move the sister to one side?
You try and usher her away, and Thorn, her brother, just continues to follow after her. He seems attached to the hip almost.
Yeah.
Not literally.
Okay,
But...
I just point at their bodies and say, "You're currently ghosts. Whatever's happening to this house is still happening, but we could use your help."
Well, want to try and rid yourself of the monster. Kind of points towards the dollhouse and goes, "There's a secret door in the attic.
How do we...
Do you want to try and have a look and see what you can see?"
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm off ski.
I'm gonna go
Why
ahead
should
and
we go
open
to
the
the door?
dollhouse.
So you open
Yeah.
the dollhouse and you make a perception check.
Sure. 12 plus 6. No, plus 3.
So
It's investigation. This will be investigation, wouldn't it?
no,
Okay,
this is
so
no,
plus-
this is the perception. Sorry.
Okay, so plus 3, so 15.
So as you do this, you see there's a secret doorway here that leads every section. Right one. and it leads seemingly to this side of the. And you don't actually know where it leads, but you just see that's there. You also notice actually underneath the dollhouse, you can't pull it up, which is really strange because it doesn't seem bolted to the floor. But there is about a 5 centimeter thick just layer of something that's just sticking the dollhouse to the floor.
Oh.
You can cut it off if you want to.
I will use my dagger to cut that.
Okay, so you cut it away, and you see underneath the entire floor plan for the basement of the house.
Ah, cool.
Whoa. Ooh.
Well, shit. That looks unsettling.
Tombs.
Those are actual tombs.
Tombs. In
I
our
saw them.
basement.
Can I do one thing first?
Yeah, what's up?
Can I take like one of the little girl's hand,
That's a dungeon.
and then can I just say to her like, this shouldn't hurt, and then can I just pull out my shorts? So don't worry. And then can I just lightly cut her hand to see if I get a reaction, like a pain out of it?
You go to cut her hand, and she instinctively backs off. But your sword just goes straight through her hand. She looks incredibly confused at first. And
The
then
doll. Show her the doll.
And then seems to come to terms with it.
Yeah.
Show her the doll.
And she kind of gives you an idea that she kind of knew. But she wasn't completely convinced.
Okay, so I say to her and her little brother that we can no longer save you. You are already dead. You are past saving. But
And
we can avenge you, and we can find out what's gone here. But
Rose looks to you
we
and
could
goes.
use your help.
Rose looks to you and goes, "Please don't leave us. We are truly dead. Please put us to rest." And she kind of points to the skeletons. Goes, "There's no place for us to be."
Okay, can I just carry the skeleton? Where did he want to be buried? That's
As far as
actually no.
as far as you can tell, they just want to be buried or just laid to rest.
Can I take the skeletons outside?
Also, just quickly, for discovering the secret passageway down to the underground, you are all now level 2.
Oh.
Yay!
Are we all going to do that tomorrow then, or like the upgrades and stuff?
Actually, we can do that right. Okay, how long do we have? Actually, no, we'll leave it for now. We'll do it tomorrow.
How do you add a second level on the Beyond?
We'll discuss that later.
Okay.
But remember, you are level 2 at the moment.
Could somebody do me a favor? Can someone follow me into this room and just help me with something?
Bailey, you go. Anyone want to go with him?
Jamie, you've kind of been my right hand in this.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head as well. Yeah or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go in, and what are you doing?
Can I look at the perception? Can I make a perception check just to see if anything unusual has happened in our time that's
Okay.
passed?
Make a perception check.
1926.
As far as
plus-
you can
yeah.
tell, nothing strange or unusual has currently transpired here. You don't know if there's nothing changed as far as you can tell. If you want to look out the window, you can.
Yeah.
You look out the window, and the children are still there.
What?
Is it possible for me to open the window at all?
You can indeed.
I will open the window.
You open the window. It is incredibly cold.
Can I shout at them at all?
Yeah? What are you saying?
Can I say, oh, who left? Is that Sean?
Sean, I think, yeah.
Could I just ask, I don't know what to ask them. Something
Is it
about...
dead?
Can I say to them that the monster's gone?
You tell them that the monster's gone, and roll a deception check.
Well, there is no monster, to be fair.
That we know.
Natural 20. Fucking hell.
They look at you, and they just shake their head and go, "There's no monster." They go, "The monster's still here."
Even with a natural 20.
Yeah, even with a natural 20.
Well, I mean,
But as you say this, watch the two spirits vanish.
Okay.
Can I take the skeletons?
Yep.
If I pick up the skeleton, can I tell the children to follow me as well? Can I take the skeletons and then take them outside?
Okay, so as you go to take a look at the skeletons, you see both Rose and Fawn seem a little bit weary about this. They go, "Is there any chance we could go with you?"
Actually, no. Instead of taking, can I wrap one of the bed sheets, the skeletons in the bed sheets?
Yes, we wrap both of them in individual bed sheets. And they do continue. They just say, "Can you please, we please go with you?"
I thought the souls the ghosts vanished.
Yeah,
The ghost
the ones outside.
Ghosts outside vanished.
Oh, okay.
And then I say, yeah, that's fine.
Okie dokie. So
I go
as you were doing this,
yeah.
So Dagon is not here. He's moved down.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, did you pick up? Who are you picking up first, Rose or Thorn?
Rose, because she's the heaviest.
Okay, so you pick up Rose, and Rose's spirit starts walking towards you with her arms outstretched. She goes, "We need to come with you."
That's creepy.
She starts walking towards you. What are you doing? Are you allowing this to happen?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
The spirit of Rose disappears into your form, and you suddenly don't feel as though you were in control of your own body.
Oh.
Tom, you are currently being possessed by the spirit of Thorn.
Oh, yay. Wait, I picked up Rose, though.
Sorry, Rose, sorry. Not Thorn. What am I saying?
Yeah.
I've gone mad.
It's showing you've missed it.
Um,
I'm currently being possessed.
That's always fun.
Tom,
Gone.
as Rose, you will not willingly leave the house.
Okay.
Where else is this? And you won't leave the dungeon below the house either. Currently, you are Rose. You know the idea. You've never been down to the basement, but you know the basic idea of the house. It's of the first 4 floors. But you've never down to the basement. You only know that your parents used to work down in the basement, but would never let you down there. You were incredibly protective of Thorn.
So now I'm playing as Rose as myself.
You are indeed.
That's weird.
And you gain the following flaw. You like being in charge and get angry when other people tell you what to do.
Okay.
Hey, Tom, you know what this is, right?
Yeah. I noticed that ages ago.
Yeah.
I was gonna screenshot it and send it you.
Sean.
Yo.
As you see the spirit of Rose disappear into Aaron's form, his eyes seem to gloss over. He's still holding Rose's corpse, and he just turns to you, looking confused. He instantly looks at both his hands and then looks back to you. You see Thorn now clutches Aaron's side.
Great, now I look like a pedophile.
Thorn looks at you, his eyes kind of innocent in a way that surprises you for someone who is technically dead. And he starts trying to walk towards you as well.
Right, I'm gonna back up pretty quick.
Okay, so you back off, and Thorn just stops and then moves back to Rose's side.
Right.
He was going to possess you. Just gonna say that.
So, Rose, you hold your own corpse. Thorn is at your side. The other corpse is lying there. You need to set yourselves to rest. You feel a draw.
So I can't leave the house.
Cannot willingly leave the house.
Okay. So
But you feel a
What's the push from
draw.
out a window?
You feel a draw to the lower sections of the house.
Can I pick up Thorn as well?
Okay, so you pick up Thorn, and you carry both of their. You carry both your corpse and his corpse. And where do you want to go?
Wherever I'm feeling drawn, so I want to go to the first floor.
Okay, well,
I want to gradually make my way down.
you head over and you feel the drawer take you to here, where a secret doorway now, as you push forward, opens up to a spiral staircase. What is everyone else doing in this circumstance?
Cautiously follow.
Yeah, same.
Jamie and Chris, you hear this and you start moving with. Jamie and Chris, you actually didn't see this happen. All you see is Tom's form just start to move on its own, just to see if he knows where to go.
Oh.
You all follow. You eventually head down the spiral staircase and make your way down to here. As so.
I thought that's where we were going to come out.
Telepoof.
Death House. Okay, seems nice.
So.
Also, Chris, I have a question for you.
What?
What type of elf are you?
I'm a high elf.
Okay, how old are you?
I am 19.
In, like, elf years?
Yeah, I'm actually 19 in human years. So
Okay.
I'm
You're a
human
high
years
elf.
and human years and elf years are I think are the same.
They're not, because for me, I'm, like, 97, which equates to about 19.
Okay.
Hey, look.
So,
Chris, double
just
colour
guys,
synergy.
guys, quickly. As
Mhm.
you descend this wooden spiral staircase from the attic, and it ends down here, a narrow tunnel stretches southward before branching east and west. As you reach the floor, you start to hear the sounds of eerie, incessant chanting echoing throughout. It's impossible to gauge where the sound is coming from, and they can't discern the word, and you can't discern the words at all.
I just tickle myself because when you said chanting, I instantly thought the ooh ha 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 from Finding Nemo.
So, what do you guys want to do? Tom,
Am I feeling especially drawn to a certain area?
Feel a draw towards this area.
Okay, then I want to go towards this area.
So, as you go here, everyone you follow along, I'm assuming?
Yep.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm gonna go here.
Is that their coffins?
You can have a look.
Yeah, I
Which
want
would you go to first?
F.
F?
I always go to the left first.
The stone slab is etched with the name Thorn Bolt Durst. The chamber beyond contains an empty coffin on a stone bier.
Yeah, I put the child in the coffin.
As you put the skeletal remains in the coffin, Thorn's ghost disappears.
And then, can I do the
That
same
song
thing?
was like perfect for that moment.
Can I do the same thing for the other side?
So, you go into the other one. This one is named Roosevelt Durst. And instead of you hold the skeletal remains with you, and then you lie in the coffin.
Oh, good.
As you lie in the coffin, you feel control of your body once more. As Rose hovers from, it's basically pulled from your form, sits in front of your face, just says, "Thank you," and then disappears.
Okay, can we set the house on fire and leave now? I'm guessing I wake up like not knowing where I am and what's happened.
Yeah.
Or...
You wake up and the last thing you remember was being in the attic and Rose walking towards you. The only thing you now remember is the monster that they fear is apparently still here. It's not gone yet.
I mean, my character didn't even see him get possessed, so I'm probably like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
You guys, apart from Chris, you all just see the spirit of Rose pull from Tom's form and just disappear.
Okay.
I just probably saw like a glowing light or some sort.
You actually didn't see anything or hear anything.
Oh, okay,
You
good.
just see your companions look very confused for about 5 seconds, and then they're like, "What is going on?"
It's best I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and move to 23 and read C.
Okie dokie, so you move to C. There is a stone slab etched with the name Gustav Durst.
Oh.
The chamber beyond contains an empty coffin atop a stone bier.
Wait, who's Gustav?
That's the dad.
Dad.
Ah,
And I'll check D, which is obviously
the mother.
Mum. Yeah.
So what's A and B?
The stone slab is etched with the name Elizabeth Durst. The crypt contains a stone bier with an empty coffin atop it. As you disturb the coffin, a swarm of insects start to boil out from the back wall, and they go to attack you.
Head and cast a spell.
They're not. Well, 1 second. I'd like you to roll initiative as we go into combat
Okay.
for a swarm of insects.
Just before, I've just noticed something.
Hmm.
If those two are coffin rooms, then that must mean Nisa's coffin room.
No one
But
listens
why
to
are
them,
there
do
no
they?
coffins and why are the doors open?
You don't know.
The
So
coffin's just-
Do
How
I
about
roll
you
a
walk in and
D20?
find out?
roll a d20, add your dexterity bonus. I'd also like everyone else apart from. Actually, no. I'd also like Jamie to roll initiative because you start to hear the sound of buzzing and a lot of crawling, just sounds all along the walls.
9 plus 3. 11.
Well,
13 plus
Well.
3.
13 plus 3,
That
16.
is 16.
Okay, give me a second while I just quickly move bits around my desk so I can write initiative. Hasn't changed from the one shot, so I need to rub that out.
God's sake, Jordan.
I'm
You've been prepared.
so sorry. I apologize deeply for my actions, and I will strive to do better. Where are we?
Sorry?
So who got? So first, 20 to 15. Anyone get between those?
That was me. I got 16.
16. So you and the insects got the same. What is your dexterity modifier?
Plus 3.
Okay, so you go first. We have
Yup, yup, yup,
Jamie
yup.
with 16.
Am I allowed to cast a spell or no?
No,
it's not your turn
Oh,
yet.
yeah, it's not your turn.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
16.
I would ask that you get out the way before I cast this.
15 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
What did you roll?
Oh, I rolled 9 plus 3.
12.
12. So, Chris. Okay, so that's currently who is in combat. So, Jamie, it's your go. You hear the sounds of the noise of scraping and buzzing from the edge, from the far end of the corridor. Of the sorry, not the corridor, the tomb.
Well, I mean, swinging a sword isn't really going to do much because I've got a rapier. It's all about stabbing people, isn't it?
When it's my turn, I'm going to cast
Isn't
Burning
a
Hands.
rapier disadvantaged at close up?
No, it's just a stabby stab weapon.
What's that? What's that I'm thinking of that's got a disadvantage at close up?
Is it possible to inspire me, Jamie?
It's not.
No. Give me a second.
Actually, yeah, it is.
Right.
So only a swarm of
Okay,
insects.
so, you can never be too sure, so I'm going to just sit there and do vicious mockery to the,
That spell?
So,
Really?
So you cast Vicious Mockery. What does that spell entail?
Okay, you unleash
He
a string
basically
Shut up.
he just abuses them.
You unleash a string of insults.
You
laced with
piece
subtle-
of shit insects.
Guys.
What are you doing with your
Look,
life?
No,
Look, I'll
Tom.
cast it on you in a second.
Guys, be quiet. I need to listen
If
to
you,
what Jamie's saying.
if you didn't want healing, you could have just asked.
Anyway,
No, you unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature you see within range. If the target creature can hear you, though it need not understand you, it must make a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have
Okay,
a disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of this turn.
so
Ooh,
it
good.
That's
rolled.
actually quite good.
that's a
It
good
rolled
spell.
it rolled a 16. What is your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 15.
So it
For wisdom.
It succeeds.
What, for wisdom?
Yes, it succeeds on its wisdom saving throw.
Oh, dang.
So you start just throwing every insult you can think of under the sun at
Fucking
these
bugs.
insects, and they just continue to whirl and they just continue to buzz and start to crawl. it is now the insect's turn. If there's anything
Actually,
else,
I'm going to inspire Chris.
Okay, so you trim out a little riff, and Chris, you now have a 1d6 to do to any roll of your choice.
Awesome.
So it's the insect's turn. They move forward 5 feet, and they are going bite you.
Sure.
So you just suddenly get occupied by hundreds of these insects.
Mhm.
That is a 14 to hit. Hit your AC, armor class.
Oh, 14. My AC is 13.
So they hit you. So, where are my D4s? Yeah. As we go into the next round of combat, Sean and Tom, you will start to hear these hear this combat.
Ah, shit.
Chris, you take 12 points of piercing damage. As you
12?
12.
As you
He's
are
dead.
instantly
No, I'm
bitten,
not.
as you are bitten from every angle by this swarm of insects.
That should be 14.
Yes, it's 12 damage.
Yeah, so I am down to 2 health.
Okay. So, it's now your turn.
Did you roll with disadvantage?
No.
Yeah, you got disadvantage because of his spell.
No,
Yeah.
it didn't
No.
work.
Oh no, yeah, it did pass. No.
Oh, didn't it? Oh,
No, that
okay.
didn't work. So, it's your go.
Okay, I will cast.
I know what
go
I'm
ahead.
doing. Don't worry.
Okay, I will go ahead and cast Burning Hands.
Burning Hands. Okay.
They're right on top of you, remember? Just be careful.
No, they're in front of me.
Burning.
No, they're on top of you because they're like swarming you.
I need to make a dexterity saving throw. So,
And
what is your spell save DC?
My spell save, should that be, where should that be, sorry?
It would be on your, if you're using D&D Beyond, it should stay
Yeah.
on your character sheet somewhere. Spell save DC.
It's on the 3rd page.
Wait, you do have to roll to cast spells, don't you?
For him, no, because it's a cone.
Mhm.
It is a 15-foot cone from himself.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking for this. Spell casting modifier is +4.
No, that's
Is
not
that
the
it?
one. Spell save
What do you use? Do you use intelligence or wisdom to cast your spells?
Intelligence for me.
So what is it? What's your modifier?
It's +4.
So wouldn't that be 14 then?
Yeah.
There you go. That's easy.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, 14.
So, it did not succeed, he got a 3. So it takes 3d6 fire damage.
Okay.
So if you could please roll 3d6 fire damage, that would be lovely.
All of us.
3d6, right?
He's the one.
3d6, yes.
10.
10 points of damage, nice. Let me have a quick look. That. And I quickly. Oh god, sorry. Sorry, audience, just hit the microphone in your face. So, you, as you were getting
Not
bitten,
my
you
hands
push
together.
back, put your hands together, and just a cone of flame in several directions spurts out, and half of the bugs are instantly burst into flames and die. That is your turn. Unless there's anything else you want to do.
Okay, I'm gonna be a killjoy here. We're up at the 15-foot radius. Wouldn't Catjer take damage?
No,
I'm
because it's a cone from his
corridor.
location.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could I go ahead?
Goes in this way.
What does my blessing scroll do again?
Your bless scroll. Let me have a quick look.
Chris, is that a cantrip or a first level spell? Out of trust.
The bless spell is a
It's
concentration
a first
spell.
level spell.
It's a concentration spell up to 1 minute. You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within sight. But if their target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
Can I bless Jamie?
Are you sure?
Actually, no. I'm gonna bless. I can bless myself and Jamie, can't I?
You cannot bless yourself. You can bless 3 creatures within your sight. And currently, you'd only be able to bless Jamie because he's the only one in view.
Okay.
I'll say you can bless me, but I'm not gonna help you.
I can use silver as my bonus action to fight.
You can indeed.
I'm going to go ahead and use silver to attack them.
Okay, so what does your owl do?
My owl has talons. It's +3 to hit, 5-foot reach, and 1 slashing damage.
Okay, so Silver goes out. It is now an entity on the field. I'll crit something for it in a second. But roll an attack roll for me.
Crit. I just crit fail. Crit fail. Come on. Ah.
12 plus. Would it be strength or what? Or dex?
Well, it's
What would-
12 plus 3.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So that was a 15, which I look at that. Yeah, you hit. So roll the damage for Silver, please.
And it will be d6, right? I'm not
Whatever
sure.
the damage is, whatever the damage says on your owl stats.
An owl versus a swarm.
What does the attack say? How much damage does it do?
I think it's like 1 damage, isn't it?
It just says 1 slashing damage.
Yeah, so it's 1 damage.
Yeah.
Wait, let me have a look. Give me a second
Mhm.
as I go up. So for an owl, yeah, just 1 slashing damage. So it just deals 1 damage. The
Okay.
talons go through and it just rakes through. Let me have a look. There you go. I just wanted to make sure because sometimes you never know. So there you go. It takes 1 damage and a single insect is killed. It just
Could
stabs
I
in its talons and breaks it.
use flyby? The owl doesn't provoke opportunity to attack when it flies out of reach.
That is just a passive ability it has.
So could I do that now, or?
It doesn't have to. No, it's a passive ability, as in it's always
It
active.
always has it. It's always active.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, so you've done your action. You've done a bonus action, which is attack with Silver. So all you have left is movement.
Yeah. Could I move at all back here somewhere?
You can, but it will invoke a attack of opportunity as you move.
What does that entail?
Basically, the enemy will get an attack roll as you move away.
I will probably get. It'll probably be double my health or some sorts.
I'd stay where you are if I was you.
Yeah.
Then Jamie could just cure wounds you next turn. Or heal
Yeah,
wounds.
you need to cure me next turn, Jamie, because I'm gonna be hurting.
So, at the end of your turn, we go back up to you, Jamie. Actually, for those who want to participate in the fight, so who wants to participate in this fight now?
Please help. I know they're just bugs, but they hurt.
I think I'll sit this one out.
Thing is,
No.
if they hit you again, you're dead.
Yeah.
Dagon does not go join the fight. He doesn't see any reason. He's like, oh, it's just bugs. No one else joining?
No.
Okay, so
I'm a no. I see no reason to hurt bugs.
Well,
Okay.
Jamie can heal me first because that's one of his things.
back to
Does he
I
Jamie.
do
even
what I
need
want,
to?
scrub.
Yeah, Jamie, what are you doing?
I cast Vicious Mockery. No. I better heal him, otherwise he's going to get salty.
Yeah.
No. So I don't need to roll to do that, or do I need to roll?
Let's have a look. What spell are you
You roll for
using?
hit points, I believe.
Yeah. Do I need to roll to cast a spell, or do I just roll for the health that I give him?
What is the spell you're using?
I'm using a healing word, so regain 1d4 hit points. Creature of your choice that you can see
Yeah.
within
So
range
They
regains
gain,
hit points.
They just gain hit points. So 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, please.
1d4, where is
Plus
the
your
d4?
spellcasting ability modifier.
Wah! What have I got? That is a
A 2 plus
5, so that's 7.
7 hit points to you. As the soothing words of Katya Tawana fill your head and heal you.
Chris, how many first level spells have you got left?
I
One.
have 1 slot left.
Yeah, I've
Wait,
got 1 slot left
did,
now.
no, did you, who used detect magic?
I used detect magic before we actually entered the house.
So
Is
you
that
actually
not
would
first
have,
level?
and that's actually a spell.
Yeah,
so
I'm
you-
out of slot.
You're out of slots.
I'm
have
out
no-
of slots.
You have no slots left. You only have good country.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Yeah.
Just making sure. I had to make
I
sure
just-
because
No, I just checked the swarm of fly stats, and they have a surprising amount of wisdom.
hey, don't check the stats of my monsters.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Metagaming, fucking dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, D&D Beyond does like a monsters thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, don't look at it.
Don't check the monsters. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
on the insect's turn, they are again
it's
going
actual,
to.
just a swarm of monsters.
They are going to attack again. Oh my god! Yeah, that's good. That was a good one. That is
Did you kill me?
a 21 to hit. No, 22 to hit. So that hits.
Cool.
They deal points of piercing damage, and you were
Sorry, how
unconscious.
many?
Points, and you were unconscious.
Sorry, you keep cutting out every time you say like the number.
They deal 10 points of,
Okay,
Now he's
of
just
piercing
alive.
damage.
there we go. -1.
You are unconscious.
Oh, what do I do?
I'd attack it, but it's resistant to
You've
bludgeoning,
been killed
piercing,
by
and slashing.
bugs.
Tom,
I'm
Don't
sorry,
look at the
you would be
stats.
dead in a second.
Exactly why I'm
Tom.
not there.
don't
Yeah.
look at the stats.
Sorry.
It's metagaming. It's frowned
I
upon,
apologize.
and it will get you killed.
I'm very sorry.
How
Please
will
don't
it
kill
get
me.
me
I like
killed?
this
I'm just
character.
curious. I'm just curious.
Anyway,
I've stopped
you
looking at the stats. I'm
you
just
can look-
curious to how
can,
you'd
you can
kill
look
me.
up. You can look up the stats after we finish the game.
Ah.
Anyway, so
Okay.
Chris, it's your turn. So I'd like you to roll a death saving throw for me.
Is it a D6? D20, what
It's
is
a
it?
D20. Get above 10. You succeed. Get below a 10. You fail.
Ugh!
Roll that again. Roll that again because you just press it once. And don't.
You don't need to hold it.
Yeah,
You
just
just
press up.
Yeah, I
Just
do.
press
I can
R.
just,
There you go.
there we go.
Oh.
You succeed on your first death saving throw.
Okay.
I mean, this is not fun. I've got nothing that I can really do anything apart from vicious mockery.
I have. Don't you have any cantrips or anything?
Vicious mockery is a cantrip.
that
I mean, I can cast dancing lights and alert literally everything to our location, but I mean, I'm just gonna call out for help and then cast vicious mockery because it seems to be the only thing I can do at this point.
Okay, go ahead with vicious mockery again.
Right.
So it's
do
a
I
wisdom saving
Wait,
throw,
does
right?
Silver not get a go now?
Yeah, shouldn't Silver have an attack now?
Silver already attacked?
No, that was last
You
turn.
were also unconscious, so Silver can't do anything.
Oh, right, fine.
He responds to your commands. Also, for that, they got natural 1, so you succeed on your vicious mockery.
Yay! So
I
they
believe-
take 1d4.
Okay, so roll 1d4 points of damage for me, please.
Wait, that's 2. That's 2 damage they take.
2 points of damage. Cool.
I mean, I continue calling.
I'm gonna come and help him.
Okay.
Yeah, why the hell did you not help me
wait,
before?
Wait, you're still there. So I'd like you to roll initiative for me.
Me? Okay.
Yep.
12 plus.
so
What's it plus?
plus your
Is it
dexterity.
plus Dex? I have nothing. 12.
Okay, so you.
I'm not very dexterous.
So
I've basically got 0 on everything.
cool. So after Jamie's go, it is the insects' go. They have disadvantage on attack rolls. They see the dead. Well, they're not dead. The unconscious Bailey on the floor. They see the guy next to him is currently in threat. They are
And shitting himself at the same time.
going
I'm a threatening wreck.
to go over and occupy the space that is currently left by Bailey. And they're going to attack you, Katya. Katya.
No!
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you put like Bailey in the wall just so he's out of the way?
That is a 5 to hit, so they miss. So that is their turn. Chris, another death saving throw, if you would, please.
How are you doing another death saving throw?
6. So that's a fail.
A 6, so you failed your first saving throw. You have 1 success and 1 failure. At the end of Chris's turn, Sean, you were now able to move.
Player 3 enters the battle.
What are you doing? So,
I'll run over and I will attack with poison spray.
so 5, 10, and 15, 20.
You make a hand fart at them.
So,
Don't forget, I'm in this range.
what does the spell entail?
I do 1d12 of poison damage plus I have a 5 attack bonus, which whatever that means.
Okay, I have to succeed in a Constitution saving throw. So,
Cool.
let's have a look. That was a 3, so they fail. They take 1d12 poison damage.
Oh shit, that's a lot.
Poison
roll.
spray. I just want to double check it. Give me a second.
Yeah, so just roll 1d12. That is.
Check.
Okay.
1d12.
Yep, 1d12 poison damage. I am looking at these spells as well, so don't worry.
Yeah, I was just making sure. So. Alright, 9.
As you hit them with the poison spray, the last of the swarm of insects disintegrate into nothing.
Thank you.
They are defeated.
I owe you.
Let's have a look. Swarm of insects. Gone. So,
Do we get
Bailey is still unconscious. No, you don't, because it doesn't work like that.
Oh, okay.
If someone wants to make a medicine check, they can help him.
On Bailey.
On Bailey, yes. To
Oh,
constitute.
wait, no. I was going to say I'd do it, but someone's coming.
I don't have much medicine.
I have +5 on medicine over
Yeah,
it.
you do it.
So, yeah,
I'll just-
yeah,
What do I roll?
make a medicine check. Gotta get
Just
above a
keep going.
gotta get above a 10.
That's easy.
Or not.
Or not. 7.
So, don't revive him, but Bailey, you will no longer make death saving throws. For the moment, you are still unconscious.
Okay, thank God. I don't want baby to die. He's so young.
He's so young.
Well, I mean, as an elf, and you saying you're 19 years old, you're like 1.5 years old, effectively.
Yeah,
I'm
essentially.
19 in elf years.
Yeah, but
Well, you're
an
19
elf.
you're 19 in human years.
Okay. I'm old enough to go to university.
Yes, you're
Wow.
19 in
Yes,
human years.
so you'd actually be like 90 in elf years, or in human years.
No,
to be-
he's 19 in human years because he's half elf.
Is
No,
he half
I'm-
elf?
I'm high elf.
And you, huh? Oh, you're a high
I'm
elf.
high elf.
Oh, so
yeah.
then, yeah, you'd be like 90.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sorry, I forgot your race. Then I'm sorry.
The,
Anyway,
the School of Magic allows like multitudes of races to enter, so
So currently, you are unconscious, and I think that is where we will leave this stream for today.
Oh.
Leave it. We'll leave it here with an unconscious Bailey and the rest of the dungeon to explore. I hope everyone has enjoyed. If you have, make sure to follow me on Twitter so you can keep up to date with everything I do next. And the next time we stream, I will be posting stuff on there. Other than that, next I'll be on Counter Roleplay. And catch me on there if you want to see anything more. I should hopefully be a player. That should be interesting. Does anyone else want to say anything? Anything before we end?
Don't stab dolls. It's never a good.
my name's Jeff.
Also, kill the children.
And with that, this has been Roleplay Live, Curse of Strahd. First episode and the descent into potential madness. And that is it. So we will see you not next week, but the week after. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
See ya.